하지만 날 더디 가게 해 oh yeah 단 하루만큼 더 널 거리는 멀어져 1, 2, 3 기억 속에 짙어 너의 기호를 지우며 한없이 가득 꺼진 너로 채워졌던 그 길을 정리하고 yeah. 사랑을 숨길 수가 없듯이 이별도 숨길 수가 없잖아 사랑을 시작한 그 순간이 다른 이별도 그런가 봐이 사랑의 끝에 oh yeah. 이별의 길이 펼쳐져 너는 저 보이지도 않는 yeah. 끝을 계속 난 걸어가 우리가 멀어져가
Hey everybody, Jedimike7 here, and guys, I'm here to bring you guys an announcement stream of what's to come. You know, the next few weeks of what I'm gonna try to be having planned out, and you know, just a little bit of grounding of what we're gonna be doing. But first off, I want to thank the new 8 subscribers that I got recently. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. If you're tuning in for my content, man, I'm gonna try to bring out more for you guys every week. And it's gonna be bi-weekly more often than not, because sometimes the channel will need a week of not doing something, or a cooling period, in order for me to come back with brand new fresh stuff. I don't want to just berate you and flood you with a whole bunch of different things. But I want to have it like seasonally structured. But the first thing I want to say is I'm having more interviews lined up. I'm gonna be I'm gonna recently be getting in touch with more of those people currently right now, and then we're gonna try to start knocking things out with a hammer over here, because I'm gonna start getting a few more guys on, and then I'm gonna get my ladies on here, so I can hear their experience and hear what they have to say. And also I want my chat to also be respectful when the ladies are on and hear what they have to say. Of course, have your opinion, but I better not see any insults within the chat. Like I said, this place is a home to most people, and I want to make sure people feel very comfortable over here so that they can speak their peace and truths. So I'm gonna get that out the way first. So, and that's just that right there. And to anybody who's Aaron B. Wait, Aaron B? Yo, man, if you want to come on, bro, you're welcome to come on, because I actually don't mind you having you on, brother. First of all, I never thought you'd ever be on my platform, first of all, because I know you're always on other people stuff. Yeah, man, how you doing? Oh, Jedi brother, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate this, man. Especially hearing from my brother Jedi, man. Yo, everybody on here who's watching, man. This is my brother. I love this dude. He is a good guy. He is an intelligent, educated brother. He's gonna go very far, and I love discussing. I love being on this platform discussion. Just talking about just comic books, series, movies, acting. Actors, the whole nine. And back to the announcements, guys. Before I do let you guys come on, because the link is in the chat. I'll let you on. And so I want everybody to know, I do have 2 channels, my main channel here, and I have my secondary channel, Hakusho Live, which I did my first stream on it just this week, before the end of this week. And I've got something planned with my actual my actual blood brother, and we've got some really good plan for you. So we're planning on doing an Overlord anime stream. But the thing is, normally I would have that on the anime channel, but in order for me to promote it more, I'm gonna do the first stream of anime on this channel. And I know that I said I would always do anime. I like to keep anime away from this channel a little bit, just because just because I want people to get different content from me. Because this is more real world topics, more heavy, more savvy, all that. Because I don't pull any punches over here, and obviously we're not gonna pull punches on the anime. But the thing is, I just wanted to keep it separated. So the first order of thing is like me and my brother gonna be talking about Overlord here, and to all my anime fans who actually watch anime here, I say watch anime here, who come to my channel and know that I'm an anime fan, and I'm very educated and very skilled and very articulate in most of this stuff. I just want everybody to know that we're gonna be doing that first stream on Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, because I had the day off, and normally my days off are Monday, more for the most part. Hopefully, as long as they don't change it. But but it's gonna be but the first, like I said, the very first stream that we're gonna do, anime stream, is gonna be on here. After that, this will be the only time that we'll ever do it. I'm letting people know right there, because I want people to know what type of content they're getting when they go to my anime channel, of what me and my brother are gonna be talking about, because we have a plethora of things that we can talk about. Trust me. He's as skilled. He's as knowledgeable as me when it comes to some series that we know, and we have different perspectives, and we're not an echo chamber, because we have difference of opinion and standards of how things go. But that's my first order of business. I want people to know that. But the first stream will be here to people who want to tune in on Monday 2 p.m. Hopefully, I don't change that time, because like maybe nobody needs to know my personal life, but I'm doing my taxes early in the morning, so I gotta get that done. I gotta get up early around 8, maybe around 7, get my papers, go down there and knock it all out, and then come and then get back here, do a little bit of my workout, and then get back, like I said, and get back on here so we can do the stream. So I have that planned out. I have that thoroughly planned out the way I wanted to plan it out, and hopefully there are no caveats in my way when I knock this stuff out. Try to commit to my schedule, guys. And a minute. And as you can see, I got new headphones, guys. The other ones stopped working, so I got new ones. But but yeah, guys, that's the order of business of what's going to be going down. And yes, Jedi is another one of my cats I will be interviewing at one point, because because he wants to take the stand, and I got him anytime he wants to come on. So like that's really the announcements for right now. Just those two things. If anybody has any questions or anything about that, come on, we'll talk more about it. But also, more often than not, anybody has any ideas for any things that they like to discuss here for the next topic session, I'm all for that, because, like I said, I do them every 2 weeks, and I know I haven't done one in 2 weeks, because it's been more about the chill out thing, because I've been taking time to really bog down the scheduling of how these things are going to go down. So, and please believe, guys, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of time thinking, and just marinating to come up with stuff like this. It's very tedious, but hey, man, I'm not complaining. What doesn't kill you only make you stronger. One of my favorite quotes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Always and forever got you. I got you too, man. I'm so happy to have met you and to finally actually speak to you. So that actually makes me really happy, man. To that day, I'm not taking that away, that interaction, for anything, man. Aaron B, what's up? My man, Black Man Unfiltered. I appreciate you being here, brother. If you like to come on, brother, you're welcome to come on. And he said, "Return of the Jedi is coming soon." I don't know he was going big a Star Wars reference. The Return of the Jedi is coming, of course. So what? You Luke Skywalker? My bad. The new black Luke Skywalker. There we go. What's up, J Bones? How you doing, man? Yeah, we got a lot to discuss, brother. Got some collabs ideas. Hey, man, listen. Anytime you want to talk or contact me, I'm all for it, bro. Even when I'm at work, I still make time to look at the post that you sent me. I do. Don't worry. I'm all for it, man. It'd be awesome if I could interview my man Jay Bones, but I know he's always busy, man. Trust me, he's a busy man, guys. Shout out to my brother Jay Bones, man. I'm glad you're here. You should get licensing for that hat, bro. Everybody keeps complimenting me on the hat. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, listen, I bought this from Amazon, guys, and I like the whole alien thing because I'm an alien myself. So I mean, that just is what it is, man. And the reason why I do consider myself that just because I don't think like a stereotypical black person, and the reason, and that's just how I am. Of course, I love where I come from. I love my people for the most part. He says, "Interview me for what? What? Why would I want to interview you to know more about you, brother? So people can understand the type of hard work that you do, or the experiences or knowledges that you might pass on to them that they might want to know." That's what I actually wouldn't mind having you on for that, if you don't mind. And don't forget, you and me still got a tree. We got a One Tree Hill stream we still got to do. I ain't forget that, man. For that week, it'll be a chill out session. Well, actually, it'll be a One Tree Hill stream, and then it'll be a chill out session. That's what it will most likely be. No. I mean, but all seriousness, black man. It'd be cool if I got licensing for it. If I could make money off of this, I would, but I didn't create this. I didn't create the freaking logo. This is technically an Alienware hat, to be honest, if I'm gonna be real. Everybody knows about the Alienware software pro computer processor they all have at Best Buy. That's been around for years now. And that's some expensive, extremely expensive, grade S software. I can tell you that. I used to work Best Buy a long time ago. I remember. And another time I'll tell you, man, that motherfucker. I need to be making like well, actually, I don't actually, I'll be honest. I could afford it with the money I have now, but I'm talking about like for me to actually just get it off rip like right now, I'd have to bump my 50K up to 70K. That's what I would have to do. But no. But all in all, guys, if you guys have any questions for anything right now, you're welcome to come on and ask me, or you're welcome to ask me in the chat if you want. It's cool. Best Buy is still open. Yes, bro, it's still open. Would you? Yo, J Bones, bro, do you get out, bro? I gotta ask, do you get out, man? And the reason why I'm gonna ask you that, because you know we joking and buddying, but I'm like serious, bro. Of course it's still open, bro. That's like I can't think of an actual hardware store that's in competition with Best Buy, actually. Just because that's the main one I know everybody uses. Now, no, I don't use Geek Squad. Anybody that's in this chat, anybody that's watching, I do not use Geek Squad. I won't even trust them. Touch them to trust them. But no, but all in all, shouts out to everybody that's that's here. Shouts out to all the supporters. I really appreciate you guys being here. That means a lot to me. Like I said, I'm gonna put in that work. Like I said, because doing this, doing work, trying to have some sense of a social life. It's still, I'm on my Peter Parker grind right now, trying to. Yeah,
exactly.
Man?
How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother? How's the whole college thing? Graduating part coming for you?
Oh, dude, I got like about 2 more months of this stuff. But yeah, I'll say in terms of my incognito phase, like I said, it's literally about to be over. Like I can tell you stuff in the back end later. Like I have something event I have to do tomorrow. That's basically the completion of a process I've been going through that you already know. So yeah, like I'm officially done with that. And how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
But yeah, yeah. So
hey, how's it going?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I was downloading some music and it was still going on while you guys are talking. I'm like, I'm trying to. There's a lot going on here. You know, so I was trying to find out, like, okay, now where the fuck is the software? Oh, there, so I can shut the music off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Okay. I just want to say to you, I've been watching you, Black Male Filters show for a minute though, because I know like I was off like a time when you like saw you more on the platform and everything. You and I have not really had that much of exchange, but dude, I would just love your perspective on what you contribute into conversations, bro. But yeah,
really?
Man. Yeah, absolutely.
I've been worried. To be honest, I've been worried about that. I'm like, what do I really have to contribute to the conversation?
No,
because a lot of people don't understand my perspective. I'm like, I don't know how I'm fitting in here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jed. I want you to speak because I haven't heard you from it all. You get to speak. Go.
Yeah, no, because my point is like with that, because I know when I was coming in this space and stuff in the beginning, that I was always kind of worried about how people are going to perceive it and stuff like that. But I think also the biggest thing is not having an echo chamber, which one I respect for the conversation I had with Takashi, Black Male Filter, other channels that I'm a part and affiliated with. When I was on my regular schedule. And the thing is, you can't control how people are going to respond. The only way you can control in terms of the talking points that you have and the way you're able to articulate your words, that's only you just being a more of effective communicator. But again, you can't control how people respond, even if you do it the best way possible. And I've learned that, and Jay Takashi have watched over time and time how I come in conversation with grace. I come in conversations with facts and be respectful. Even then, it goes left field, and that I realize I have no control how they're going to respond. So, and I just kind of encourage that for you, though. But yeah,
appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback, man. Because I'm
man,
sitting
you're
here
doing
wondering.
great.
Yeah,
you're doing great, man.
Like I
saw your stream this morning when I went to work today. When I was doing my my job, I had you. I listened to the whole stream that you guys did. Finally, that was a good stream. Like I saw what you did. Like good. Like I want to tell you congratulations on that, man. For knocking that out.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
How you doing?
How you doing, Marcus?
Thank you guys for.
Hey, man. Well, nice gentleman here, and Mandrell. How you guys doing?
Marcus?
Yeah, that's Marcus.
What?
You got
Mandrell's Peppy.
I got you. Hey, man.
You can watch barbershop conversations from last night on Black Men Unfiltered. They roasted my ass.
Bro.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
We went Mortal Kombat on his ass. I went. Listen. I went Sub-Zero. I went Samsung. I went Scorpion. I went all Shao Kahn on his ass.
Yeah, all of them did. Especially we ain't signed.
Yeah, military men too. That's a crazy part.
Yeah.
So I know the camaraderie I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what me and Marcus, man. Marcus and I like. Marcus, that's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I totally understand. Get Marcus. I get his sense of humor because if Marcus and I were just talking offline, one-on-one, we get into some dark shit and laughing our asses off about it.
No,
wait a minute. Because me and Mandrell, even though yes, I'm the big brother, even though I'm younger, Mandrell's little brother, and I school him all the time. We talk about video games, talk about movies. We can talk about sports. We can talk about military. We can talk about guns. Talk about war history. And other stuff,
and we wouldn't be offended by anything anyone said. Because
I'm still his daddy. I'm his legal guardian. I have papers over him.
Right. like because the thing is with us, like context, it's an instantaneous thing. It's a difference between
hello Vaughn.
You saying and then there's a difference between someone saying something, but then the context isn't there. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you, speaking of context. We Ain't Signing came in. I think it was one stream we did this week, and he did his introduction. And Black Man Unfiltered said, "Hey, do your intro to everybody in Cantonese." So he comes in, he's speaking Chinese, right?
Chinese, he speaks Chinese,
right, fluently, and so it sounds like he says "nigga," right? And he said it like 4 times.
Oh, I saw that clip.
Yeah, Black Men Unfiltered just released a clip of that. Jedi.
I was laughing. You guys gotta watch that.
Yeah, the whole panel. Even Vaughn was there. Vaughn's like, no, wait now.
No, Sir Hell Speak said, you just offended me with 2 N-words.
Right. And see, first Vaughn said, now wait a minute now. And then Sir Hell said, hey, you are not going to call us this. And then Vaughn's like, I know I heard it twice. I heard 2 niggas. I heard 2 niggas now. I know I heard it twice.
He basically cussed you out in Jackie Chan's in Rush Hour.
Right. It was hilarious. Vaughn said, and I heard 2 niggas. I heard 2 niggas. I know I heard it twice. And so,
but Vaughn sounds so sweet, man. He sounds like a Hallmark card, like a Christmas card.
He has a smooth, he has a smooth, calming voice. You know what I'm saying?
He does. He has that Morgan Freeman voice that I respect, man. Right. And that's what makes Morgan Freeman so good because of that narrator godlike voice he has.
Right. Like I told
this guy might be God.
Come hit the mistletoe, cause
that whole thing.
We get you going at it. He sounds like that. He sounds like Christmas.
Vaughn, I can see it myself if someone pissed me off to the highest level of festivity and I'm just enraged, I can see Vaughn just in a calm voice. Now, brother, don't do it. Don't Now you know the
I couldn't hold it. Jedimike did it 2 seconds.
didn't he? 2 seconds. Right. Jedimike
2 seconds. Jedimike had me laughing.
I'm sorry.
Right. I'm just saying. Right.
Now listen here. Listen here. Real closely. Real closely.
I just want to say, I am very disappointed of how you are talking to the gentleman in this panel right now.
Right. And I'll be
let's talk about solutions. All right, not problems. Let's get together and hold on.
In like 2 seconds.
We love you, Brian, by the way. We love you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
man. You didn't give me my time to speak. Like, I'm sharing something about my past, and you're not letting me speak.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm saying we have to bring more solutions to the panel and to the conversations.
Yeah,
right?
Some reading rainbow shit.
Vaughn. Now,
rainbow, bro. You never got
next
that
episode.
Love you, Vaughn.
Teletubby.
Right.
You're a Teletubby, Marcus. There.
I'm Poe, bro. Call me Poe.
My next episode is gonna be
the red Teletubby.
The image solution.
The red one? Oh, that's
We're gonna find solutions to the to the male image overall. What do you think of that, Vaughn? What do you think of that, Vaughn? Dude.
He said, "Much love, gentlemen."
Mm-hmm.
He's laughing.
Hey, even when Vaughn corrects himself, he's like, "Was I yelling? Was I loud?"
Everyone's like,
"Do that." I apologize.
Right.
Yeah, even though
like,
that last stream we
still
had,
sounds so sweet.
Yeah, man. He like I'll be honest. Like I think he has like the voice that just there to like calm people down.
Okay, so I did my impression of B9, so I want to hear Jedimike one more time do B9.
Come on, man.
Go ahead,
Listen, you go to my channel. I go and do, but listen, I had to be in the right getup too. I don't have my hoodie and mess like that today.
I like how you did you turned off the light, you put the hoodie over, and you sat back on the chair.
I did the smoke.
Yeah, gentlemen.
That's the problem.
Sir Hell broke when you did that.
That's the problem.
That's the problem, ladies.
You all don't listen, but you need to be educated by people like myself.
She is an anomaly.
I'm a licensed educator, and I work very successful for my life. And this is why I talk about coming from a macro perspective to a micro perspective. Okay,
I'm trying so hard.
What I talk about.
I'm laughing. I can't help it, Jay.
Sisterhood, which is why I said we need all in the brotherhood.
But you see, we wasn't prepared for this. You see.
See, it's not about you being prepared. Because listen, I've been married for a very long time.
Married, yeah, you've been married.
Very long time.
He said, "I did my research."
Mm-hmm. See, and this is where with these females need to talk about have a proper decorum to the man, right? See, all the perspective given, do it when Jedimike's around, do it when B9's around, do it when Jay Takashi's around. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen.
So desu. And I just said that's right in Japanese.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
But Jay, fellas, speaking of perspective, like I was on Security Boss panel for a little bit last night, and I brought up the things about the difference between humans and animals, right? And I said it's because we have the ability.
I remember that,
to choose our functions. I said we have the ability to create our own purpose, unlike animals and insects. That's what makes it different. They're like, no, it's conscious.
Yeah, there's a set in stone.
I'm like, no, because there's some animals with some real problem-solving intelligence.
What about ants? Like, ants make colonies.
Right, but here's the thing. What I mean by that is like you have things like the honey badger. These things have actual real problem-solving intelligence. They figure shit out. Like my cat. I'm like, these people haven't owned a pet for real because and paid attention to it because my cat figures shit out all the time. You know what I'm saying?
You mean your cat's a MacGyver?
Yes. She figures shit. Listen, I try to keep her from doing stuff. This cat would do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. And I've taught you can teach a cat to do things, but you can't train.
You can't walk a cat.
No, right? You can't train it.
I have yet to see that.
Right? You can't train a cat.
Yo, hey, come get the mail for me. Go get the mail for me.
Right.
Get my DoorDash order.
Like Jedi, that's the point I was trying to make. I'm like,
you walk a cat.
Right. There's some things like my cat. I've taught her to do certain things, and I've seen her do it on her own, so I know she knows it. But she's gonna do it when she feels like it. She's not gonna do it because I told her.
Oh, real quick. PSA.
You know?
I made my dog my service dog, my therapy dog, so it's already licensed. So I put
Nice.
that out
Nice,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
Think about it. What do you think the term for cats being strays and they can just stay up in the edge of the sewers, right? Yeah, they could just come out that out of them and go to the neighbor's backyard and come all the way back to the house, right? You didn't even report
Right.
missing cat anywhere, but missing dogs, however,
All the time.
come on.
It hurts my feelings.
Like I said, my cat, you can there some animals you can teach them, but you can't, like honey badgers. You can teach a honey badger whatever you want, but you can't train it. If it doesn't feel like doing what you want it to do, it's not going to do it. But human beings, we turn our environment and make it compatible for us. I'm like, yeah, but I'm thinking to myself, like, so do beavers. You know what I'm saying? So do duck-billed platypuses. So do ants. Like other creatures do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to the scale that we do, but they do it nonetheless, and that's
Hell,
the
there's
point.
some creatures that actually I know if they urinate around their area, so way that they kind of claim territory on that place and stuff. And you think of it as not of a first part of like, wait, you actually pissing to claim territory? Yeah, for some of them.
Yeah.
Dogs do it, cats do it too. Yeah, they do. Like my cat, she does what she wants.
I don't know, man. There's something about cats that I just don't trust.
I get it, because I used to be like that until I got one.
Tell that to my aunt.
I used to be the same way, man, until I got one. And this cat, call it magic or a miracle or whatever, I don't know, but I've never trusted cats until I met this. Normally when I see wild animals outside, I leave them alone because I'm like, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. But this one, for some reason, she was so small and it was kind of drizzling outside with rain. She was underneath I was coming out of my friend's house, about to get in my truck and go home, but we heard her crying, and for some reason, I don't know what it is to this day, I couldn't leave her out there. I just couldn't. I made it to my truck and opened the door, and I was halfway in, and I was like, all right. And so I went over, she let me pick her up and everything, and next day, I bought her some food and litter box and kitty litter and everything on the way home. And then, the next day I took her to the vet. Right. Next day I took her to the vet, got her all the shots and stuff and checkups, and been here ever since.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll tell you this, man. I've had some cats, like even white, like full on white cats, just come up to me want me to pet them because they just go around my leg, and I'm like, when I'm on my job, and I'm just like, I ain't mad at these cats. Like these cats ain't running away from me, and also they don't smell. They smell clean, and I'm just like, okay. I really want to take this home, but it's like 50-50.
Right. I get it. Like, get it.
Because I think if it's been alive this long, I think it can take care of itself like that.
See, you're thinking like I do. Like you've been alive.
You gotta use that brain.
Right. You've been alive so long, man. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. You don't need me.
Right, yeah, like
I'll bring some cat food if you need it on my free run if I come back here. Yeah.
Like cats, I'm like, cats don't need your help. They don't.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they
don't require maintenance like dogs do.
Right. Like all I do is I put food and water in a bowl, and I clean out a litter box every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
And cats are more chill than dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's facts. They are. They're just more chill. I noticed that when people have like cats, they're just more chill. But when dogs, they're more want to cater to them. They're more aggressive. They want to be near you and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Well, dogs.
Hey,
the thing is
real quick though.
Uh-huh.
Real quick, I'm gonna keep it on topic real quick. But did you guys hear about the Moon Knight trailer and then also the Boys season 3?
Yeah.
Marcus wanted to speak about that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I saw the Moon Knight trailer myself, and I just heard about the Boys season 3 today.
Yeah, it just came out. Siéntate.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that probably either later this week or so. But okay. Like I was telling Jay and stuff like that. Like I miss you guys, but yeah, my process and stuff is like it's over. Like literally tomorrow we have like an event that basically is the completion of it and stuff. And then I only got like 2 months of my last semester, and then that's it. But yeah, I'm gonna be back on schedule coming like really soon and everything. So, but yeah, I miss you guys, man.
Yeah, where you been?
Jedi, we miss you
bro.
too, bro.
Cool, yeah. Yeah,
He's got life.
Jedi Mike is in a fraternity.
But the thing is, I used to see Jedi all the time. Like, but
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, the guy just disappeared. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Guess you got shit to do.
One,
All right, Vaughn, you be well.
Yeah, my last semester of like my senior year started and stuff, so like I had to get that situated, applying for jobs and all that stuff, get situated, and then like I'm part of other things up like too, like organizations that I'm just now finishing getting into now, which I am, and which I'll reveal like later coming soon, but that was taking most of my time, and I just couldn't do everything right, and but I had a lot of good opportunities, like a lot of shit happened when I first when I came on like around November, and like for like a couple of months, like I got folks come up my DM, I'm meeting Jay, meeting Marcus, everyone like that. So I'm just like, it just a lot of stuff was just happening, right? But then at the same time, I have to realize, wait a minute, I'm only 23 years old and I got to finish college, right? So yeah, I had that going on. So, but now I got like a better basketball. I'm gonna be I have more availability of time now because the rough part of my semester is about to be over, and now just basically getting ready for graduation in May. So now like I'm like, I miss you guys. I'm trying to get back on schedule.
Welcome back, Jedi Mike. Welcome back. Good to see you, little
man.
Okay, have you guys?
We with you, Jedi.
Do you guys, Jedi, speaking of, do you watch anyone on here, this panel aside from me, watch King and Ashura? It's an anime.
No, I don't.
It's on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah,
Netflix.
I'm trying to find information on when they're going to do the third season because they really need to.
I would say, yo, brother, your best bet is to check Anime News Network, and also on my channel, I'll be honest, I cover a bunch of anime news. Is what I'll start doing on my anime channel.
The Anime News will help you out. Yeah,
it will help you out. And I know there's other ones I could use, especially from Japan, because I got connections with my boy Gaia down there in Japan, and he told me there are certain ones that I could do, but you guys won't be able to read it because remember I'm in the process of learning the kanji and things like that, so I'm able to read a little bit of what they're trying to do. But
but yeah, right. But I think on that
Morbius comes out like in less than 3 weeks too.
Morbius, which I mean that I know have been delayed, but hopefully. Like we'll have to see till the movie.
Oh, you don't say, like 3 years delayed.
Yeah, but listen, DC delayed all of their movies this year.
Yeah, right now it's tied out from
next year. You talking about last year? Last year?
No, they did last year. They kept delaying shit. They delayed Black Adam. They delayed Aquaman. They delayed
Flash.
All of it.
Yeah.
Shit. And then I was like, after the Batman, you thought
after the Batman,
all right, we're gonna get this Arkham show. We're gonna get.
Wait, you guys watch the Batman? Everybody here, Mr. Best, Jedi.
We're gonna do a review. We're gonna do a review of it. It's coming.
I gotta see it. I do have to see it again because I might see it again. After I do the anime stream Monday, I'm gonna go to the theater to go see that.
2 hours and 58 minutes, man.
Yeah, 2 hours and 58 minutes, bro. Of freaking epic awesomeness. I've been hearing.
Hold on. Time out now. Hold on.
Epic awesomeness, brother.
Yeah, stop it. Listen.
Listen. I have a love. Listen, people know this. Jedi knows this. I have a love-hate relationship with Batman. So if it's good, it's good. If it's trash,
I want Mandel to finish this statement. Wait.
Go ahead, Mandel.
To be fair, I love the character Batman. I do, but the retard from Twilight playing Batman.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no,
I haven't watched it. Come on, it can't be that good.
Oh my!
No,
okay,
that's that bullshit.
Takashi, it can't be.
Go ahead, Jedi. You haven't been.
How good, Jedi? How good can it be? He's playing Batman.
No, that's that bullshit. See, that's the problem. See, now listen. I'm gonna tell you this as a film reviewer critic myself, who is very analytical about movies and stuff, how they're portrayed, and also the actors who are portraying these characters. I will tell you this. I was pleasantly surprised with his performance. However, I will say, when we get into this spoiler discussion that we'll do eventually, that I felt what they could have done, because this is a different Batman from the previous iterations, right? This is him in his year 2, right? And I felt, for me personally, I think it was more of a character choice, not actually his ability as an actor, that he didn't really did a good job in terms of distincting from Bruce Wayne and Batman. But I don't think that was Robert Pattinson's fault. I think that was more on the story than his performance. But what he was given, and then what you actually find out about his character of this version of Bruce Wayne and stuff, because we all keep talking about how he might be mentally, he's some weird dude, crazy, or all this stuff like that, and other iterations. But this Batman has some problems. He has some problems, right? And you see that in terms of the whole way of this film. Also, just him almost like letting people in, not just with Gordon, but also with Alfred, Selena. That whole relationship, I thought that was good. And Zoe Kravitz.
Woo! Yeah, Jedi. I gotta get the floor on that one. Jedi knows I ain't never seen a sister besides Halle Berry look that good with short hair and move the way she did.
And she walked with purpose. Look at how she was walking. She was walking, man. Nah. And she had the different wigs, all that other stuff. Nah, no.
She looked good, bro.
No,
I'm talking about in base form and in like freaking just like in dress up mode. I'm like, bro.
Physicality. The physicality.
She can fight too.
Oh yeah, I really want her own series, honestly. I know they're doing one with Penguin. And also, this is Colin Farrell. Let me tell you this. He was one that stand out. He had a lot of scenes, but like you couldn't recognize the dude at all, right? And I thought that was really good in terms of what they.
That was good. I couldn't even tell that was Colin Farrell. I'm like, dude, he sound. First of all, I know everybody said this in a review, and I agree. That voice doesn't sound anything like Colin Farrell. I'm like, who is that? That must have got like some prosthetic like stunt man to me. And I'm like, that's what it'll have to be because Colin Farrell don't sound anything like that.
Yeah, but Mandel, Mandrell, I think that like you'd be surprised about it. It's not gonna be for everyone because I think people are gonna like have disagreements, and I can see their disagreements, like whether the film being too long.
One or two things in it.
Yeah, too long or whatever, or something like that. But like something go on with the third act. The Riddler,
he was perfect. He was perfect.
They basically mimic him basically off the Zodiac Killer, and
and
Hush what they did. People probably say he tried to be a play off of Heath Ledger's Joker, which you can say that, whatever, but I'm like,
I ain't hear that. I didn't hear that.
No.
Who said that?
Well, listen, they mimicked the scene, the interrogation scene in the jail, like in the jail, and they thought, oh, look, they're ripping off Joker, Heath Ledger. I'm like, no.
Now, that's the first time hearing that, but I really didn't see the connection because they were face to face with the Dark Knight one. They were literally sitting across the same table. This dude is in a box. Like, if you guys say the trailer, that's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer.
Right,
So,
and I do believe, like I said, we'll get to later, but like, I felt with a lot of things in this character, like with the choice.
Primal, my boy. Sorry about that, Jedi. Yo, Primal, you gotta come on. Hot take. This Batman was better than all except Dark Knight Returns. You know what? I would give you that.
Debatable.
I would give you that.
That's debatable.
No. I actually, hold on. The only thing that I said, the only thing that original Batman has for me, Christian Bale, is Begins and freaking Dark Knight was probably better. But for me, I've always said Dark Knight, the Joker held that movie, and Two-Face. I've always said that to this day. Without those two, I don't think that movie does great, to be honest. And I can critique, I can go in full on detail why that is. But if we're talking about like it stands among those two, heck yes. Maybe even a little greater. Maybe a little
characters.
Greater.
So in terms of characters, I think that, in my opinion, I think the Riddler was one of the most underrated ones in the movies. In the movies, he's been one of the most
Batman
underrated.
Forever.
Right, but the Jim Carrey thing. I mean, it was silly, and for children, okay, I'll give it that for children, but
I let it
in terms of characters, I mean,
it was
Riddler,
fun.
Yeah, Riddler was crazy too. Joker wasn't the only insane guy and then you got Hush. You know what I'm saying? You got Victor Zsasz. You got Victor Zsasz.
I can't say, but no, they definitely. I will say this distinction of Batman. There are a lot of things that I know for like certain villains that they should not do. Like I can't see a Killer Croc in this type of universe.
I agree with that. They can't bring any supernatural element. It would have to be like the regular guys. Somebody said Mr. Freeze. I think Mr. Freeze.
I said Mr. Freeze. It's Mr. Freeze, and then the Court of Owls. The Court of
Hush. People have been saying that. People have been saying Mr. Freeze and Court of Owls. I've been hearing that a lot.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Killer Croc, though. You can because Killer Croc was just born deformed. It's not a magic thing to him.
I'm saying with this, what they would have done,
like his supernatural is like the realism of that world. Like there's nothing really supernatural within that Batman, really itself,
right?
Because it's just more realistic. It's kind of like I said, it's like the Christian Bale Batman more often than not. Make it more realistic, where I believe that he's moving the way he's supposed to be moving, and he can't like take on Superman. I just couldn't see that version. I just can't see it. Like making the supernatural villains like Clayface is one of them.
Yeah,
Clayface would work, bro.
Nah.
You expect me to believe he could beat him?
Or Clayface. Yeah, like Clayface. Batman's not supposed to beat him. Let's be real. He's not supposed to beat Clayface.
I'll be honest. That's like Batman trying to beat Sandman for me. I'm like, that ain't working.
Yeah, that's no. And then people like Batman can beat Superman. I'm like, no, Batman can. Listen, I'm no Superman fan at all. At all. I like Superman, but I'm not a fan of his. And that's not a knock at the character. It's the writers. It's the writers' fault why I'm just like, yeah, I like Superman, but I'm no big fan.
We got like two black Superman projects already happening right now.
Right. And the thing is, like, here's the thing. These writers in comic books do a fantastic job with the Hulk. Absolutely amazing stories they write for him in these comics, the Hulk in these comics. I'm like, why don't you hire them to write for Superman? Because y'all don't know what you're doing. Well, you got Superman. Like, how do you fuck this up? Oh, like that. Got it. And give him nothing to do.
And the way they made Captain America in the MCU is exactly how they should make Superman in terms of his more, because they took the most American version, like character, his name like literally is Captain America. But then you take the parallel of Superman in terms of him representing the truth, justice, in the American way. But then they deconstruct his character back to his morals and talk about what he stands for and what he represents in the MCU. So even though you have Chris Evans come up, you feel like, as a kid watching Justice League Unlimited, oh yeah, this is Superman showing up, right? But like in the movies,
Captain America's basically
why are you so dark when you haven't done shit? You've been Superman for 2 days, and all of a sudden now you're trying to act like, should I save him? Should I not? They try to make the whole complex and try to make it seem like, all right, well, I'm a god. Like, no. With Zack Snyder, even though we're sort of Snyderverse, wherever, but on that note, I feel like with Zack Snyder, what he kind of what basically shot himself in the foot was making the distinction of them being gods, but instead of actually just making them people, right? That's the whole thing about the core of their characters, right? Because you can say there's relationship between, let's say with Superman and Batman, they're basically brothers, right? But
they are.
At the same time,
and they're close friends,
right? Yeah. But what you see as a film fan or just knowing
they're brothers, they're happy and they know it because they're brothers.
Right, exactly. That's like
good.
Through different animated properties, like them just talking in a diner early, or and like in Young Justice talking about Superboy and that he needs a father. Like that's like
even the Red Hood story when they're having pie at the diner and like that was a really good scene. Even though he said like Bruce, I'll pay for it. Like,
we better see a a Nightwing and we better see a Red Hood in this series. I'm just saying we better see that.
I won't say. Listen, I don't think we'll get a Nightwing, but I think we will get a Robin and maybe a
Dick Grayson and Tim Drake.
We're probably gonna get Robin and Batgirl because we know Michael Keaton is coming.
I think
because
wait a minute. So that means Batman smash Batgirl because in the comics and cartoons he smashes Batgirl
eventually. But the thing is about Red Hood, that comes way later.
I'm surprised you took that like a champ.
But but with Mandrell, what you're talking about. That's the thing I get off with DC films. Like you have your Avengers movie, like franchise, because I'm so sick and tired of saying, "Oh, we're just focus on Batman with Kate." Like, no, bring in Robin. Don't let the Batman and Robin, Joel Schumacher, be the curse of actually spoiling this character of this father and son dynamic.
Thank you.
Bring in Dick Grayson, bring in Jason Todd, and I wouldn't have said this before.
Tim Drake,
right, Tim Drake. I wouldn't say this about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but now bring in Damian Wayne. If you're doing perfectly now, like Ralph, do the whole thing with terms of the situation of Nightwing and his being brothers to Red Hood and Tim Drake, and especially with Damian Wayne, right? Explore the relationship between Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon. Do that. Or,
I love that.
I want to see an adaptation of Arkham City, like a Batman Arkham City. That would be amazing.
Arkham City type thing. Well, actually, I'll be honest. Since we do have the game for it, I actually want a whole series about all the freaking just Bat family just teaming up doing. That would be so dope.
I played all of them.
Jedi is on board with that idea because I'm with that, bro. That would be so dope. Have Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, Damian Wayne, Tim Drake. You'd have all five, bro. That'd be.
Listen,
bro.
Didn't they have a game, Gotham Knights?
They have
Gotham Knights
out wherever they got.
I don't think Tim Drake's in that one.
Show coming out too on CW. That's called Gotham Knights and stuff. So we don't know much about it, but I think that we do. I think they made an announcement that one of the female Robins, Carrie Kelly from The Dark Knight Returns, is going to be in there.
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah. But
she's my least favorite. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah, right. but I do
Wait,
believe.
is she the one that looks like Peter Pan?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Oh, that was so. That's
Peter
a terrible.
Pan.
I go lie.
Because I wasn't sure if she was
Listen.
giving me Peter Pan or Magic School Bus vibes.
Yeah, but no, that's
You
the
mean her-
thing for me as
her
a
kid.
fan. I'm just sick of like I want to see Batman with the family, the Bat family, legit. I don't want to just see this on
Hey, Jenny.
Shout out to Jenny.
on video games
Yeah.
and all this stuff. Like we got so well point to like you've been riding on the coattails for Batman for years, Warner Brothers, and yet you haven't even tapped the fullest of his potential. Watch Superman
Yeah,
and
we're still
Lois.
stuck in Justice League. Yeah.
Right, watch
That's what the
Superman and
thing
Lois
is.
and finally put Superman and Clark Kent in the position of a father with that we've never seen before. Right?
Mhm. It's good, real good.
Yeah.
It's great.
Man,
like I
that's
said,
so
it's like they
tired.
got the producers for Man of Steel, and then they just like took the seriousness of the first 4 episodes, and now we're gonna make a movie. I mean, a movie-esque series out of that, and it's really, really good. Like they're doing great over there. I'm like, they're like W's.
Yeah.
I'm actually preaching
Just
people
thought
to watch
about it.
that show.
Right. You never would have thought about like putting him in that position. Because we had the little scene from Superman Returns with him having the son and stuff with Brandon Routh. But like never actually think, oh, do I watch a series of Superman being a dad and actually be good? Like, yeah, actually. And then now going to season 2, especially with one of the sons, Jordan, him dealing with like anxiety disorder, especially also having these Kryptonian powers, dealing with high school, being in the position of I'm a father.
What his dad was.
My children are experiencing the Smallville like trail that we've seen through like 10 seasons in another show. Like, come on. Come on.
My man Primal's here. Oh, it's just so perfect. I got like the all-stars here, y'all.
I don't know about I don't know about all that, but I showed up. So
I got the
I'll be
all-stars.
Yeah,
I got
I
the
have to
all-stars here.
apologize. My place is a
Great
wreck.
value, all stars.
I was cleaning out my garage,
Exactly.
so
Yo, man, your bike looks dope, brother. I messed with that.
I just
Flex
moved it
on
out
him.
of my. I just moved it
flex,
out of my garage.
man.
No, I was cleaning out my garage, so my place is a wreck. Like
I told y'all he's Jason Statham.
so, like
it's
no,
like
like
PTA
you
loading
see, like
ring.
it's. I got crap all over right now, so I'll get it
Oh,
out
that's
here
cool.
eventually. But
It actually looks clean.
Yeah,
To be
what
honest.
you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, I don't see like a woman's bra hanging on the side of the camera, so I think it's
can't
rather
be doing
fun.
that. I can't be doing that.
No, you can't be doing that, but that's cool.
So yeah, I only have a couple minutes, but yeah, I wanted to. Here's my hot take. This Batman, and no spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, because I really think you should. But it was better than all other Batmans, minus Dark Knight Returns, Heath Ledger, Christian Bale. That's the only one I'm putting over this one.
That's fair. I would do that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Really?
thought this was dark. This was dark. Like
Mhm.
unexpectedly dark. There was a scene, and this won't ruin it for anybody if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't care about spoilers. I don't mind spoilers because I have my expectations is about that small.
Yeah. The only
I'm
critique
just-
I really
I'm
have
like,
for it
yeah.
is the runtime is long. That's the only
Thank
real
you.
critique I have.
Yeah, that's the only
It's
thing.
a
probably.
3-hour movie, so it's a 3-hour movie. Just know that going in. But I sat through the whole thing. I didn't get up. I didn't.
Y'all are ungrateful. Y'all are ungrateful.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
but
great
if you
value.
but if you see Nerd of the Rings, then 3-hour movie is nothing.
Yeah. No.
I'll be honest.
But
If you're into sci-fi and
Godfather.
fantasy, what's a 3-hour movie? Let's be real.
Yeah. But it was great because it was realistic. It was dark. It was gritty. Batman wasn't some like supercharged bad man. He was a bad man, but like he would get hit and you could see him feel it.
If you had seen the IMAX,
he wasn't just
you
like
could
tearing
hear the
through
sounds of him
everybody.
being
He
shot.
wasn't. Yeah, he was a man. He wasn't like Superman. He was a man, and that's kind of a nice take. And there's one scene kind of towards the end of the movie where there's a fight in an elevator, and it's completely pitch black.
Yes.
And you see these gunshots,
Bruh.
and that was just I told the person I was with, I was like, this is one of the best fight scenes, cinematography that I've seen in a long time, because you see just flashes of gunfire, and that's the
Michael
only
J.
light.
Score,
And then you see
the
him
score,
like punching
come
in
on.
between and flipping, and then it goes dark, and then there's more gunshots, and there's more light.
Right.
And that was my takeaway scene from this movie, actually, where I was like, that was an amazing piece of just cinematic art. And
Yeah.
go ahead.
And listen,
go
But
ahead,
the
Jedi.
guys from the YouTube channel's done that. The YouTube channel, you know the one where they're like Death Battle. They did that. If you go watch, if you watch Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher, they did that. I'm like,
but just in the moment in the movie where it was, and the music and the sounds and the story that led up to it, it was just, it culminated right there.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
What I appreciated about Batman, real quick, was the fact that it focused a lot on the detective version of him, and
that's
then
what
also
I've been waiting to see. That's what I've been waiting to see him be a detective.
Also the fact that he's a young Batman. With even the director himself has said it, that this was more of an introduction as well to the villains that are coming up, because even Joker doesn't really have his name yet. Joker doesn't. Spoiler alerts, my bad, whatever. But you know,
Joker.
hey, Joker doesn't have his name yet, and then the Riddler was still coming into fruition with blood ties to the past or whatever. You know, but
and that
it is what it is, you know. But you'll find out more as you see it.
In the reveal, like I said, the detective thing, like this was Arkham City level detectiveness going on, right?
This was missing from the other Batman movies, which I agree with Jedi, because like I've always my biggest complaint, Primal, has always been this: when I watched all the Batman animated series, where is the detective part of Batman? All I'm seeing
it's all superhero action fight, right? That's what most of the Batmans have been.
That's what all they've been. They've just been action based. I don't see him being a detective
riddles
at all.
Yeah, and it was layered.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you thought you solved it, but you hadn't yet. And
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
As an audience perspective, you think that you solving the mystery, and then it flips on his head, just like I can be wrong, even being a detective, but leads to another clue, right? And I felt also there's one scene that for someone who's been watching Batman, for all since the dawn of time, that we've seen 80 years of this content, they did one reveal of terms of with Bruce Wayne that they have never done in any iteration before. And with that, they made this iteration of Bruce Wayne so unique and distinctive from the others. And I won't get into it because the way they did it was like, wow, right? And this leads to the point of the spinoff series that they're doing. Like, I am very interested in what they're going to do with the Arkham series that they're doing on HBO Max, because especially with certain characters like villains, I am calling for two characters like Hush and Hugo Strange, right?
Yeah,
I think it's very perfect to see in this range. Right, exactly.
They can easily do it within this world. But I'm going to say this: within this movie, I'm going to say this. I want Batman's car. I ain't gonna lie.
I told the person I was with.
I won't spoil it because I'm gonna let you go in a second. But that car has the best Ghost Rider-esque, evil, loud, just scary sound ever. And I'm like, Penguin. Oh, I can't spoil it, but let's just say
the presence.
I'm like, oh, dude, like you better run.
I'm talking
about, you see his car, you better run.
And it had this awesome lead up to it because it wasn't there in the beginning. But if you paid attention, there were little clues that it was coming. But it didn't show up till months later. But I looked at that
when it comes,
and I said, this is big. This is the car version of Big D Energy. That's what I said. I said this is the car version.
It's kind of like the kit of Batman for Knight Rider.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I mean, Christian Bale had a nice Batmobile too. That
was cool. That was cool. But
wait. The Bat bike and the flying.
But this was kind of like that because that was like a militarized vehicle, right?
Yeah, military vehicle.
This is like something Batman built in his basement,
built by himself
with like spare parts.
Facts.
And it was dark,
like minimal
gritty,
resources, but he still did it.
Yeah,
and
so I'll
be honest, it's like the trailer. I ain't gonna lie. They minimized the heck out of that trailer. Actually, how badass
they most certainly did, because I'm not impressed. I'm expecting when I tell you from the Batmobile, I'm expecting nothing, absolutely nothing. From the movie, on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm expecting a 0.5. That's what my expectations are with this film. You guys are telling me, hey,
but I got you.
I get it, but no, that's not what this is. That's what you guys are telling me. It's not that. It's something way different from what you're expecting. That's what you guys are telling me.
From what you're, it is something like I'll say this. It is different from what you're expecting because every incarnation they've done has been different. I really don't count Ben Affleck's Batman because his is just like old and retired and seasoned. Even though he has like technically 2 scenes of his stuff, and his stuff does look grandiose from Zack Snyder. When we go to this one, it just seems like more realistic to me. Even though he's in his second year, I still believe that he's still in process of figuring things out. I believe it. He's showing it every day.
And plus,
how he moves.
And it really goes deep into like how tortured and how broken he really is. I think they did a really good job.
They haven't done that with Batman at all.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't want to spoil it.
That's
I do not want to spoil it for like what actually goes in terms of him when you find out a reveal about him. It's like, oh, this actually makes sense because you don't know if some things like in here might have been passed on, you know, right? Exactly. I thought that was just so unique what they did. But the first 5 minutes, Mandrell, I'll say this for you. Amongst any other Batman scene, this is what I'll give with Primal. And Primal's on the
that scene.
The first 5 minutes, it's like Watchmen Rorschach journal of like talking about October 31st, Halloween, XY, you know, the narration, and you felt the presence of like
Jedi. Watch your mouth. You're talking about the Watchmen. Okay, one of the greatest.
He's a Rorschach fan.
You disrespected Batman earlier. You called him the R word.
But Batman is not the Watchman. That is one of the greatest achievements in literature.
Okay, that's one of my favorite comic movies of all time. Watchmen is one of my. I just watched it yesterday.
Watchmen is fantastic.
Like going back to the roots of like the detective, like it's like Rorschach. Like,
and what I'm saying is, you're setting the bar. You're setting the bar pretty high now.
The comedian died.
You're setting the bar pretty high now.
Well, even if you read certain stories like Batman: The Long Halloween, this is like cookie cutter what they did. With the story, especially I felt what they did in this film, they did better than other ones. Is they explore more of not just with the rogue gallery, but also the crime. Like I felt the representation they did with Falcone was beautiful. I thought it was.
I saw they got John Turturro to play Falcone. Fantastic choice.
He did amazing.
That guy's funny.
Amazing actor. See, I have no doubt. I have no doubt when you say he's just fantastic. No doubt at all. John Turturro is an amazing actor. He slays it in everything he plays in.
And I had hesitancy about Patterson coming into this. I thought
now you're speaking my language.
I thought he killed it. Like he did.
Hey, come on.
I'm just saying. I had doubts.
Does he really, fellas?
Mandrell, hold on. Because there's plenty of other actual professional movie critic platforms and podcasts that they were saying in the beginning, but then they looked at Robert Pattinson's filmography and they were like, shut up. And they were saying on the fact that cállate. And then they were saying, oh, look at Robert Pattinson's other movies. Don't involve Twilight because a lot of people add just Twilight to it. No. Add the other movies.
You gotta watch all the other ones he's been in. I've seen those. He's a really good actor. Lighthouse. That's a good one too.
That was a depressing ass movie.
I gotta hop. I have a pre-appointment stream I gotta be on here in a little bit. So I appreciate you guys. Good stuff. Mandrell, just go in with an open mind. And I bet you'll be pleasantly surprised.
I am. I'm going. You guys are giving me hope now.
Primal. Much love, but Mandrell moves the hell out of a goalpost.
All right.
Hey, we love you, Primal.
All right, Primal. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No, it's just okay, Jedi. No problem.
All right, Jedi, be careful.
We rip the Thetas. We rip the Thetas.
That's my movie, bro.
Fraternity.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, when Jedi brought it, it was Rorschach-esque. I'm like, hey, now you're setting the bar pretty high. That's why I was like,
watch it. I said, can I at least admit that there's influences, right? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Right? You know.
No, I'm not saying you to be disrespectful. I'm just like, my opinion of the Watchmen is up in the stratosphere, man.
I'm not gonna lie. When I rewatched it yesterday, man, I was like, the great narration that Rorschach was doing in the movie, the streets filled up with adultery, pornography, all of this stuff, bro. It was amazing because the fact that it's so true, like we are the problem in the world, not God.
Yeah. I have a question, Mandrell. So you go Watchmen. My favorite show now of all time is the HBO Watchmen series. What is your perspective on that?
I wouldn't go that far.
A lot of people had issues with it, so I want to.
A lot of people had issues with it. What was my perspective on the Watchmen HBO?
HBO series.
I thought it was a masterpiece. The episode 6, when she took all the pills, and then like episode 5, she took like all the pills, and then episode 6 was she was going through all those memories of her grandfather. That was fantastic.
Especially when you read the comic of Watchmen, and then you get to hit. Listen, and this is for black. I'm not no offense, but like black folks, this is
that the Oklahoma? You talking about Oklahoma?
Yeah, like I thought it was a masterpiece. When they said we're not doing the season 2, I'm like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, okay.
I'd love to have a season 2, but okay.
See, I disagree. You should have more seasons until it falls off.
I was like,
Yo, Marcus.
You should have as many seasons. If it's great and it's winning awards, cash in, baby. Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, but the Watchmen.
I'm thinking you're drinking.
It was that, but Jedi Jay, for me, it was just that good.
It
when I did season 2, I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, it was me.
I like what I got.
But Lovecraft Country was great, and it should have ended in one season. It should have had 4 or 5 more seasons.
It should have.
It should have.
Now that was a slap in the face of black people in my opinion.
It was.
It got nominated for like all the awards.
And I love the H.P. Lovecraft lore.
Yeah, it got nominated for like all the awards, and then they're like, "We're not doing anymore." I'm like,
2 shows that reveal of terms of the Tulsa, Oklahoma riots and Black Wall Street back right. Those shows were it was powerful, man. Right, and I'm just saying for that, it was pre-pandemic at the time and all that stuff, But man, those shows to me at that time, and I think the people get so mixed up because of you want to call it the wokeness and all of this stuff like. But Watchmen, what they did so beautifully was that if you actually understand the terms of what the storylines, what they had in the original series, it didn't really change nothing about it. It just revealed more to it, especially when you go to the first hero. I forget his name.
The first superhero was that black guy
with the noose.
Yeah, with the noose around because he got beat up and they left that noose around his neck as a message to him. Blah blah. This.
Wait, you talking about from Watchmen, from the old crew, the original?
Yeah. So the first superhero ever was a black dude, and he wore that noose around too. You know what I'm saying? As a part of his costume.
He's the guy that saves Miss Jupiter from getting graped, right?
Yeah, he was.
Bastard.
It was Hooded Justice.
Hooded Justice. There you go. Hooded Justice. He was a black guy, but in order to give himself credibility, when he went out in public, a white guy had to dress up like him. But as a black guy, the real Hooded Justice was going around in the streets beating people up and stopping crime. He had to put the white makeup on to make himself look white. Yeah, the whole thing.
Hey, a modern version of Hooded Justice would be, I'm Justice from the Hood.
But then it also like with Dr. Man, listen, Yaha, my teen man, he was whooping all cylinders for like 3 or 4 movies straight. He was doing Candyman, he did Black Manta, and then he was doing this with Watchmen and stuff. I was like, he did Morpheus, whatever, but
Also, guys,
I ain't watch that crap. You know me, man.
Right. He also got check it out. Did you notice how the Watchmen HBO series tied in? Like they kind of did the same thing that the comics did with Doomsday Clock, where he left his powers with another person. Because in Doomsday Clock, he realizes, there's one point. There's something that's annoying, nagging at me. I can see all the time at the same time, but I can't see past this one moment with you. What? And so he was like, okay, I'm going to hang around. In fact, every superhero in the DC universe showed up to fight him. He ran everybody's fade, Jay. I don't know if you read that comic yet. Everybody caught a fade.
Well, he's basically like the Beyonder in Silver Surfer.
Right. But here's the thing. But he's more powerful than them. Like the guy can literally do what he wants to do.
That guy is not fair. He's a cheat code.
That's true. He is a walking cheat code.
Mandrell, you and me gonna still have that freaking Silver Surfer debate, bro. Because that's my boy.
I know.
Wait, what's the debate for Silver Surfer?
Hulk ran his fade.
He thinks Hulk can beat Silver Surfer.
Hulk can
beat. We saw him do it. Hulk ran his fade. That's all it is.
In a one-off comic.
Yeah, but Hulk took steroids.
It was not a one-off comic. It was a part of a whole.
Wait, you talking about World Breaker Hulk? Like World Breaker Hulk?
Yes. Whole canonized story.
Listen, you can't. Okay,
you can talk about the power. The
average Hulk and average Surfer beats him.
But Hulk, no, there is no average Hulk
he
anymore.
can take the gamma radiation out of his body, bro. He can do that to Superman.
But here's the thing: there is no average.
They just
Hulk
won't make
anymore.
him do it because he's done it before.
I can't listen to someone who just disrespected Batman.
I'm just saying.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I'm
But
just saying.
no. But Jedi remembers. Before I do let him go, Jedi remembers the comic book where he touched Hulk and take the gamma radiation out of his body and made him human.
I'm with
it don't
you.
matter what mode he's in.
I'm with
He
you.
did the same thing to Human Torch. Come on.
Yeah,
He can't do it
in that
anymore.
crappy movie, he took his powers.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's been the best version of Torch they've showed yet, though.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, of course. No, no, really. No.
Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah,
because he had that cocky, like high school jock attitude.
Yeah,
he did.
And the thing
he was an asshole.
And the thing is,
yeah. And then Mandrell was in that movie. He was the thing. He was Michael Chiklis.
And then the thing about Fan Four Stick, like even though we all like Michael B. Jordan, like no one's gonna walk out of that movie unscathed. A movie that bad. Come on, no one's gonna walk out of a movie that bad unscathed.
I mean,
well, think about Fantastic Four in 2015 with Michael B. Jordan.
Right,
he was the best thing of that movie. I think
that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's the only. I'll be honest. That's the only character they all talk about that was good in that movie. I never saw a movie, but even then, they said Michael Jordan's the only good thing that came out of that movie.
Yo, Dr. Doom looked like a college dropout.
He did look like a college dropout.
He did, didn't he?
He looked like aluminum. He had like an aluminum foil face.
Yeah.
Like you remember Chronicle? You remember Chronicle?
Yeah, I remember Chronicle.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's one of my favorite movies, man.
Speaking of crazy sci-fi movies, I can't wait for that Peel movie. Nope, not of Planet Earth.
Nope.
Yeah,
not of Planet Earth.
Not on Planet Earth. I did a reaction to that. I did a trailer reaction to that. And I was like, I like, and this is what Jordan Peele we trust. This man had been 2 for 2 for me. So I just felt like whatever he's doing with this, I have given him full faith. But yeah, man, Keke Palmer, I'm happy she's doing something.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Joe Jedi, you should know something. My mother was very pissed off with Keke.
Why?
Because of what she wore at that NBA All-Star. And she told me, when I came over to visit, she said, like, yo, she's a freaking disrespectful as hell. Because for what she got on. Because like the outfit that she had on, like you could see her titties. Literally.
Well, listen,
that's all you were waiting for.
I like it. I mean,
I know you did, but my mom. Hey, listen. My mother's the old school lady.
You have to understand, Keke Palmer, she belongs to the church folks. Like she was the Tyler
belong
Perry
to
crew.
the church folks.
She belonged to the Tyler Perry crew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your mask
on. Yeah, I agree with, but you
your
said church
mask
people,
on.
and I was like, what? Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The Tyler Perry folks, right? I'm like, yeah, like train.
Hey, my thing, real quick, before anybody has to leave. What'd you guys think of overall the trailer of Doctor Strange in general? Because I know we talked about it like once, me and Jay, but
listen, we ain't ready for May. They haven't shown.
I really ain't ready, man. I'm ready. Yo, me and my friend are still talking about it. Like, bro, we're gonna go see it because I'm a Magic fanboy. I always will be. Not Magic Johnson. Screw that guy. I'm
there's shows on HBO, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Lying about having HIV like that. What's wrong with him? I'm not even joking.
You went there?
I'm
you
not
really
joking.
went there?
Yeah. I'm not even joking. I think he was full of cap. I think he never had
because she'd be dead by now.
Really?
Right.
You sound like my dad.
And canceled.
Here's the thing. He had it at a time where it was a death sentence. There was no coming back from it at that time. At that time,
bro, he bought McDonald's and he became rich even more. That's how he can afford it.
Right. Well, in all the movie theaters and check cash
and
money loans. Yeah, check cash and money loan places. He owned everything. What kind of AIDS did he have? Financial AIDS?
No, bro. I'm telling you, man. He had to buy all that stuff. He was smart because he knew he was on a time clock.
I'm saying, Jay. Look at all
that's funny.
Now.
That's funny.
I'm just
financial.
Right. What kind of AIDS did he have? Financial AIDS? I'm just thinking about this.
Exactly.
Like,
and I will say before Jedi does go, that's funny that you said that. But like, I'm glad you finally saw the movie. Yeah, I gotta see it again Monday.
This guy's so disrespectful. How dare you, man?
He's like, he got the Parent Plus loan. Awesome. He got the student grant.
He owns all that shit. Like yeah,
he said he owns everything.
He got the Pell Grant.
Right, he owns check cashing, money loan places, the movie theaters, restaurants, car dealerships. Damn.
And what does Larry Bird have? A basketball team.
Right. And not as much money.
That's so true.
Yo, man,
still ain't got as much money.
Okay, but I will say this though. I'm saying because I know Jay Marcus, you got to be back with us soon and stuff. Because like we have a lot to talk about. But
Oh, definitely we do, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna be spoiling, going ham on that Batman movie, bro.
Yeah,
Like I said, I want his
tomorrow.
car. That's all. Listen, what I took from the movie. Listen, hey, listen. Although I took from the movie is Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman was a 10 out of 10. I never seen his sister look good with short hair like Halle Berry. Besides her, that's the third woman I've seen.
Come on.
Whoa.
Get along, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Speaking of Fresh Prince, what y'all think of that remake,
Oh,
Bel Air?
Yeah,
Bel Air.
I haven't watched that yet.
Who's
Is it
watching
good?
that? You watching it, Marcus?
I seen the clips and I seen like half the episode on YouTube.
Listen, Jeffrey is that ninja.
Yo, Carlton's got attitude.
Well, yeah,
Yo, this is like Bad Boys when they're teenagers. You got attitude, bitch.
He's like, what's the problem, Will? This is my crew.
Yo, let's find out how you really got here, Will, in Bel Air.
I like to see what you have here. Stay
Oh
away
my
from
god,
me.
man, he sounds like a snobby.
Let's find out what Brad and Chad have to do later.
Yeah, listen, I need to go to lacrosse practice. You guys should like nah.
Right. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with you guys. I'm gonna check that at one point, but I will say this. Like I said, the Batman was amazing. It was amazing. I want his car. I think he personally went to Ghost Rider to get some tips on how to build a car, like a muscle car. Because
hey, do you think you guys think that we'll get a Batman submarine? Because we haven't seen that.
A Batman submarine.
Yes, we have.
Because wait, hear my logic. Because the city is flooded, right? The city is flooded, right? So he's gonna have to make a Batman submarine, and we haven't seen that yet. And it's common. He's not gonna make a Batman jet ski, is he?
Adam West had all that shit. The Adam West Batman.
I don't care about that. That shit was dinosaur Radio Shack stuff. Leave him alone.
You know what? I think they set up King Shark. I think because it's flooded. I'm waiting for that damn shark repellent.
Shark repellent spray. Yep.
He didn't.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Aquaman! Don't bring your sharks over here.
No.
Tekashi,
Listen,
you haven't seen that, Tekashi?
Listen, yeah, the
Well, no,
shark.
I've seen the Adam
He
West,
didn't spray that
Batman.
shit. He just smacked this.
Yeah, he was sitting there beating
He
it
actually
first.
had
He's like, I'll use my bat shark repellent spray.
He didn't spray. He just hit him with the
that,
shit.
yeah.
And it's just like, and then the shark falls off, and it's like, yo.
Gee Willikers, Robin. There's sharks.
No, that was Robin who said all that.
Holy metal, Batman.
Yeah.
I remember that scene in Forever. He said like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot."
Man, all I want to know is I want to see a modern Mr. Freeze, a modern Hush, and I want to see maybe a Killer Croc that we deserve, man. Like, give me a cool looking Killer Croc, not that atrocity that I saw in Suicide Squad in 2016.
Yeah,
it was an atrocity.
But you gotta find a real tall body
cap
for him.
Make him like King.
Bro, it's called tennis balls and mocap. Duh.
Yeah, do what they did with King Shark and Suicide Squad. Like,
Yeah.
like in terms of his size. I thought that was
All you gotta do is give him one word in the sentences. Bird.
bird.
King
Croc's
Shark.
gotta I want him to have the personality of Killer Croc from the Batman the Animated Series.
I want him from the video game, from
Because
Arkham Asylum and
actually
Arkham
Southern.
City.
He's actually
Yeah.
Southern. Yeah,
I like him to have that kind of that build from the Arkham video games. That build, I want to see.
He looks
that
like an
one.
actual alligator then from the zoo.
Right. Well, kind of.
Well, he looks like
Yeah.
the lizard. No, but if that's the case, then it will counterintuitive because he looks just like the lizard from
Lizard. at
Yeah,
that
he
point.
does.
Yeah, so you got to make him look like the Arkham City Killer Croc, Arkham Asylum Croc.
Yeah, he was. Nah, he was big. No,
He was
he
built.
was taking those creatine supplements, man.
That's
No,
not
he was on
creatine.
that.
That's
He was on
freaking
roids.
Superman steroids.
Yeah, he was on roids for that.
No,
Yeah.
but Mr. Freeze though, I'm telling you, everyone's been saying that. I think that's probably
Yeah, John Campia said it on one of his shows, and I listened to this whole spoiler thing, and then I watched the whole. Somebody brought up Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero. Sorry, they brought up
Mortal Kombat.
Freeze and Way of Sub-Zero, and then they said like how like the movie, if you do like this whole story with his wife and all this, you do it thoroughly, like make him be the main character, similar to Thanos. Then we can get some sympathy for the character because technically that is the biggest tragedy to Freeze.
Think we'll get a calendar man or a condiment king?
I mean, Marcus would do the same thing Freeze did. He'll put his wife in cryogenics if she's about to die. He'll do it.
Yep.
Listen though, they
I'm
could have
laughing,
put
but
Calendar Man in
you
the
do
movie.
it.
They could have.
Freeze, bitch.
It legit followed Long Halloween, like bit for bit. Like other than like
that actually did follow Halloween. The whole without spoiling him, but like the whole your dad saved me.
Yeah.
Once I figured that out, I knew what comic books they was using.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
this
got
is
shot
really
on
good,
the
bro.
like literally the lines like, oh yeah, he was a kid and I was on the dining room table and so he was operating me. I'm like, come on.
And then Thomas,
bro.
and then make sure you have a Thomas
So
Elliott
good.
for Hush. You know.
But listen
Yeah.
though, they probably set it up because now I'm not gonna give the spoiler, but
Oh, well,
the
you can tell me
reporter.
So we've been giving spoilers this whole time.
No, listen, the
Technically,
reporter.
we have. We've been dancing around it.
Yeah,
but,
because
yeah.
the reporter that revealed the secret, his last name was Elliot.
Yeah.
So they could make it seem like, oh, his son, who then, you know, the Waynes and all that stuff like that, who basically got him, you know, right. They can set it up because Thomas Elliot, and Bruce Wayne were childhood, friends. Just like what they did with the reveal of the orphanage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on.
I'll be honest. I would love to see Two-Face too, because I'm a Two-Face fanboy. Two-Face is my second favorite against after Joker, and the reason why I just like him because like in the anime series, that motherfucker had a voice. Yo, man, he would have like this dark monster voice. He'd be like taking control of my life.
Arkham was good, but I think for me it's just like I want to see a full range of what they do. Minus doing the Dark Knight villains, because even then with the whole thing at the end with Joker, he even said, which I call
that was the weakest expert for me. Like that was the only weak part of the whole movie. But
yes,
after that, I still give it a masterpiece.
Thank
even
you.
with that
I thought
flaw.
that was a throwaway thing. That make no goddamn sense. Like for you to do at the end, and then also the way he was like in it, like to get the dude Druid from Eternals, right and shit.
Yeah,
and to be your Joker, but he's not. He's all scarred up or whatever, mess like that, but. His laugh wasn't even that strong though.
Last laugh was weak. I mean, I know we love Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill was the best. He always will be. I don't think anybody will ever hold a candle to him.
Facts. Him and Heath Ledger.
Except that one guy who did the voice actor to Joker in the what was that, Under the Red Hood? That was a creepy Joker.
That was a black dude.
Hey man, he did a good job with the laugh because I believed that. I'm like, okay, that's Joker. A different variation of the laugh, but it was perfect.
Well, even then, Mark
Hamill.
Hey, do you guys think we'll ever get to see like a Mad Hatter?
We could.
I mean, we could because like he's regular too, but he has psychological. But he'd
be like a B level villain, right?
I don't know.
No. I think they can pull. It's just I would love for the.
He'd have to control people like how he does with the whole thing. And then
that's like saying
technically he's a low level Killgrave. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, but didn't Riddler like basically steal that shtick from Mad Hatter and Batman Forever? Because you put the thing on, like a certain thing on, and you're like a hat or something can control them, the mind.
Well, no, he wasn't. I don't think he was. I think he was absorbing brainwaves to become smarter. I think that's what that was. I can't believe I still remember the plot of that damn movie.
Yeah, man, we know that shit. No, we know. Like he was.
I still remember that.
He was basically trying to be Jimmy Neutron.
Yes, really trying to. Yo, man, you remember that scene where he's just sitting in the chair?
It was from the animated movie Batman and I think it was called like Batman. I think it was called Blood Family or something. Or it was with Batgirl. Oh no, not Batgirl, Batwoman and Batwing, who was Lucius Fox's son.
Oh, you're talking about I know you're talking about. Oh shoot,
what's called?
What was that?
Oh, I think I don't want to say it's called Batman. Something Blood.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Blood Family, something like the Bloodline, Blood something. Oh, I hate me, because I know you're talking about. You're talking about with Batwoman, with Lucius Fox's son.
Talia al Ghul was the one
Nightwing, Talia al Ghul.
Cloned Damien.
Cloned Damien, the older version of him. And then it was crazy.
Man, that was crazy.
She was wilding.
That's what crazy.
It was.
She was crazy. She know what she said? She said, get rid of that bastard son, we'll make more. I was like, what the?
Who said that?
Talia al Ghul.
And so we'll never. So then we'll never see a Clayface. We'll never see a Clayface.
I think. Listen, with DC, they're doing two different versions of Batman happen concurrently because they're gonna do Robert Pattinson, which is separate, but then they're gonna do Michael Keaton moving forward.
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Right. So
yeah.
And I think with Michael Keaton, he can be the more like I guess.
Hopefully it works
with him. I'm waiting for him. I want to do a Batman Beyond with him. Honestly.
Yeah, I've said that too, dude. I want to see Terry McGinnis so bad. I'm so tired of waiting for this.
Come on. Please,
Right.
Give me
God damn it.
Terry McGinnis
Yeah.
before I turn 40 years old. Damn it,
Seriously.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
step up-
yeah,
hold on,
but
guys,
if we're gonna get Batman Beyond, we're gonna
Don't
get
say but, don't
we
say
gotta
but.
get Dick Grayson, we gotta get Tim Drake, we gotta get Jason Todd. I don't want to hear about Terry McGinnis until we get those three.
What about Damien?
Yo,
Damien's that
Marcus,
child that you want to kick in the face.
Marcus, I love you, brother. I love you a lot, but I don't give a. I honestly, I'm gonna say this. I don't give a rat's ass to see them live action on the big screen.
I want to see Red Hood, Nightwing, and I want to see Tim Drake.
Jedi, listen. I'm not disagreeing with you guys, but the thing is, listen, we've had years to try to get all this, man. I'm tired of waiting. I just want freaking Terry McGinnis. That's all I care about now, dude.
I know. I want you to have a good story. God damn it! Like this.
Yeah, I want a good story too. Like oh
But
yeah.
with the timeline,
But
see,
dude, we keep getting reboots and freaking resets,
Right.
and I'm tired of that crap.
And with Terry McGinnis, we get Ink, we get Blight, we get
Yes.
a whole bunch of other
Yes.
people,
We
and
get
we can still get Mr. Freeze.
man, you can have those stepchildren. You can have those
You can have
stepchildren.
Tim
You can have
Drake,
those.
Joker.
We
You
get
have
Ink.
Tim Drake Joker. Come
You
on.
get
We
Tim
get
Drake
Ink.
Joker,
We
that would be
get
dope.
Blight. We get a lot of other.
Well, Jedi, you said good story, but that's why I said if you get Tim McGinnis, you get all the new villains that come with you. Get
That was
Yeah.
Tim Drake Joker and Batman Return of the Joker
yes,
yeah.
that was Tim
The
Drake.
Joker,
Tim
yeah,
Drake.
yeah.
thought
See,
that
the
was a
Joker,
different one.
see, the thing is, the Joker,
Joker did some real messed up stuff.
right?
to,
The
like,
Joker's
kids
intellect was
Bat-
ahead of his
Batman.
time. He was a genius, and that's what
Yeah.
made him such a big adversary for Batman.
He said he was a genius. He was
He
a mad
was.
scientist, is what he was. He was so
Like,
Well,
That's
but
so
then
big.
Joker was the overall agent of chaos, though. No,
Yes,
he
he
was
was.
chaos.
Yes, he was.
and then now it's the ultimate chaos. Turn in Tim Drake
Because
into him.
Heath Ledger made him look like a strategist and a chaotic agent. You know.
Dude,
He
I love
was.
you, Ledger. Bro,
There's
one of
Yeah.
my favorite scenes was like I just want my phone call, and this dude just standing in the midst of his explosion with his hair all messed up. Like, oh, that feels great, guys. Yo, man, when he was in the police car with his head out the window with the dog, that was,
And he was just
he was just crazy. He was like,
Do you guys think we'll get Solomon Grundy? Because Solomon Grundy is part of Batman's
oh,
villains.
that might be too OP for Batman.
No, Pete. Not for this version. We're gonna wait.
No, he would kill him.
You stay over there, Twilight.
I gotta step up
I
for
ain't gonna lie,
about,
man.
I gotta step up for about
Somebody would
15
kill
minutes.
you.
I'm not leaving the stream. I'm not leaving the
No, we
stream. I'm
got you.
coming right back. We'll just run into the store right quick.
All right, man.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
About
Guys,
15
run,
minutes.
literally
I'll be right
run.
back.
Yeah, but listen, y'all. Like, guys, I miss y'all so much. You guys have no clue, man.
I know you gotta go, man. I know you gotta go.
No,
Hey.
actually, no, I'll stay for a little. I'll stay for a little bit. 'Cause,
Okay.
Hey, it's what it is.
yeah.
Hey, Obi-Wan Kenobi, what'd you think?
What'd you think? Obi-Wan
Dude,
Kenobi, the
like,
best
I
Jedi.
wanted to do a video so bad, I just could not do it. But like I'm telling you, when I get back on schedule, it's full throttle, all content and shit is going through. Dude, listen,
I got you.
dude, this was a series that everybody been waiting for, right?
We've been waiting for
You
it.
know, and listen, when they opened up the scene with the Duel of Fates theme, I was like, I almost shed a tear. I was like, man, and they got the Inquisitors, bro.
The Inquisitor.
Bro, hey, somebody said the Inquisitor's head was pregnant.
Oh, this is another thing too. I'm getting so sick and tired. It is so goddamn difficult for you to make these actually accurate depictions of live action versions you did in the animated series.
It
Instead
really
of
is.
making the live action version, now I'm gonna wait 24 hours for someone to make a better rendition of visual effects from someone on YouTube, do a better job than what you did. A $1 billion company.
He looked like a mushroom head. He looked like his brain exploded
Like, look what they did with Cat Bane. I was happy that he showed up, but that's bullshit.
for like 2 episodes.
It's Wally. Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy, man.
Yo, hey, but what did you think about when you saw is it Ewan McGregor? No, not Ewan, Edgerton, Joel Edgerton. So because he came back from Revenge of the Sith because he was the dad in that movie.
But listen,
or the uncle.
It was so convenient as hell knowing that how him as an actor transpired since then. I was like, you did a blessing that the fact that you casted him before he was Joel Edgerton. You know,
facts.
Like, you know, so I'm for it.
Right.
You have to see Hayden Christensen. Like, this show to me is going back to like my childhood, and the fact that it doesn't have to be a movie. I can experience like 6 hours of it, and it's gonna be a limited series, right? Only one season, but I'm really intrigued what they're gonna do, especially at the 45th anniversary. You know, May 25th. Come on, like. But my thing is that I hope it's not.
Hey, Princess K, come on up if you want. I actually want you to get a conversation with Jedi Mike anyway. He's a intelligent brother too. But go ahead, brother. Continue.
Sweetheart. How you doing? But no, but with the Obi-Wan, man, like with this series, this is the thing with Star Wars now, because Star Wars, unfortunately, I know my name's Jedi Mike, but last like almost 6 years or so, no, 6 or 7 years, that at least with Star Wars content, basically kind of like a downhill. Even with Mandalorian, like I get here, but to a point where, like I said, fan service becomes almost that lack almost discipline. Like you gotta use it effectively. Like Book of Boba Fett, like you already know I did a whole rant on that crap, right? And so now Star Wars has kind of like a love-hate relationship now at this point. But with Obi-Wan, something like, and this is the thing too, not just with my generation, but the older heads. This is Obi-Wan. You fucked this up with him and the young Luke Skywalker, the whole New Hope, and all that stuff. The crucial story of the whole Star Wars universe. If you fuck this up, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's pretty much done because Obi-Wan's technically your last hope. And I've always said this before. I'm like, I've always been an Obi-Wan fan because I told people in the books, Expanded Universe. I said, listen, I said Obi-Wan, like, because people thought who's better than Anakin. I said Obi-Wan's pretty freaking cool, bro. If you read some of the books, like Expanded Universe, they do a lot of stuff with Obi-Wan, and even though technically he had, like you said, he had failed his apprentice more often than not, he has some redeeming qualities in him. That's just his biggest regret.
Yeah, the best lightsaber duel was him and Anakin, Revenge of the Sith. That was the best duel that I saw.
Revenge of the Sith. I love that fight so much. I have that. Screw it, man. YouTube might get me, but yo, I have that fight on my terabyte drive, y'all.
The
Some
score,
of my favorite
so
fights.
powerful with it, man.
The score, everything.
Battle of the Heroes. You know,
I love when they clash with their sabers and the magma erupts, and they're like, "Yeah," on the score. Like that was crazy.
No, that's not even my favorite part. My favorite part was literally when this dude when Anakin went in to go slaughter the Separatists, and then he literally has a tear going down his eye, and you see his ascension to the dark side. I love.
You see his eyes? His eyes changed.
Yellow.
Yeah, they changed. And
So
but the
crazy.
thing is, he never
looks so demonic.
Take over. His rage never took over when he fought against Obi-Wan. Because I actually, dude, there's a guy on YouTube. He makes Star Wars content. I promise you. He touches on every little freaking thing. It's
Star Wars Wave. A Stupendous Wave.
Is Star Wars Theory? Star Wars Theory?
No. He doesn't. It's not called Star Wars Theory. He's called Stupendous Wave.
Yeah,
he hits up the games, the movies, the expanded universe. He hits up on everything. And he actually explained the whole eye thing of like why Anakin never was like just going in it. Because if he did, he should have had yellow eyes going against Obi-Wan. He never did. Not until he got dismembered. And we all laughed at that. That was funny. Because my friend said, am I the only one that laughed when he got dismembered? And I'm like, oh, you talking about when he lost all 3 of his limbs? Yeah. Yeah, that was so funny.
What's up, Princess?
How you doing, Princess K?
Hey.
Princess? He made something?
I'm sorry. I took away from my phone for a second. I have something in my mouth, too.
Pause. Pause.
I'm trying to take in a whole bunch of peppermint tea because I'm so congested right now.
Oh, peppermint tea. That's my favorite tea, sweetheart. Yo, me and her gonna have to have a tea ceremony one day. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to do it.
I do the mint leaves with honey and then a little bit of lemon.
And
I have some raw honey over here with honeycombs in it and some lemon, and I had a raw onion a couple hours ago. That was like
that works.
That was intense.
That works.
This morning I got up. I was like, okay, I'll put some vinegar and an onion, and like I'm just like chewing on it, and I'm just like, oh dear God.
You chew the onion like raw?
Yeah.
And that doesn't burn?
Oh yeah, that's why I said it's intense.
Oh,
it's
you just say intense.
Shit made me cry like a little bitch.
And guess what? I was freaking clear for about 2 hours after that. So I'm just like, I'm not doing that again today.
Yes, you are.
Long time no.
To be honest.
No. Go ahead, Princess K. Jed, I wanted to say something to you.
No,
what were you saying?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Good, been good. Yeah, I said miss y'all, miss Kai and all everybody. Like I'm gonna be back soon and stuff.
I could tell Jedi got a haircut. Look at those waves.
Oh yeah, boy. I'm not.
Somebody said that in the stream. Like your cut looks fresh.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, get that. I have that life jacket, baby.
Give me those P Diddy like Boys to Men vibes. Why do I say goodbye?
Let me get the close up. I gotta get the close
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Yeah, there we go, bro.
Oh my god.
Show off the line.
Mm-hmm.
The sea, the waves. You see that smooth?
Turn to the right. Turn to the right. About face. That fool said Zoolander. Zoolander, this bitch.
I can't turn right though. I can't.
Here at the school for the really hard to read, really hard to read, and really hard to write.
Remember that one line he said, like, "Wait," the girl like, I'm bulimic. You can read minds.
Oh God.
Yo, hey, and the friends when they're throwing all the gasoline on themselves and they light them,
That was funny, bro.
they light the cigarette.
Stop, bro. Stop. That's too much. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Shut up. Stop. Oh man.
Yo, and then Owen Wilson with his crooked ass nose.
Wow.
And he just like,
I know. Always. I used to be like, somebody must have socked him really good in the nose.
Got him real good,
something.
baby.
Tetris, man. It looked like Tetris right there on his nose.
Yeah, I gotta get back with my impressions though, man. Because yeah.
Oh, Jedi, we almost there, dude. We're almost there to Sonic, bro, in April.
Oh yeah.
I do gotta get my tickets for that too. I'm taking a day off for that, man. You know I got to, bro. I'm gonna do a review right after. Oh, we gotta talk about that. Oh man, it's coming close, man. I'm like, dude.
I'm waiting for Halo to show up. I want to know how that's gonna be on Paramount. Hopefully, because
they got ordered season 2.
Really?
Yeah. Paramount.
It did that good, or people are that delusional?
I don't know. It looks from honestly from the trailers, I wasn't really kind of impressed with it, but it's the same thing with Bel Air. Like I was not expecting that to be good. And they made inside joke that I think that they should actually do a reimagination of Family Matters, but in the style of Bel Air.
Family Matters, I love that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only reason why I bring up Halo is because the video game adaptations, a lot of them have not lived up to par. I think Sonic is an exception because actually Sonic lived up to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what other video game you guys think of that did good, because I don't think what's that Doom didn't do that good.
No, the movie.
Yeah,
I think Doom was fine actually.
No, you're talking about Doom.
Doom.
Doom. Doom.
Yeah, no, he's talking about Doom. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about like the one with
Street Fighter. Don't get me started with Street Fighter.
Well, here's the thing.
How do you make Guile a French guy from Jean-Claude Van Damme and he still has the accent?
Well, listen, surprisingly,
I don't think I've ever watched the Street Fighter movie actually. That one with Chun-Li, the Legend of Chun-Li stuff. I never saw that crap.
No, I'm talking about the original Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Nope, never seen it.
You have to say that crap like that with your whole chest.
I have to because I love Jean-Claude Van Damme, but you're gonna cast a guy with the French accent in that movie.
Okay, I understand that. That was
you do not do that. And then every time you try to say his catchphrases, it came out all botched.
Family Matters can't be.
But here's the thing, though. They ordered Mortal Kombat 2. Warner Brothers move on with the sequel.
Yep.
Oh yeah, with Johnny Cage. Yeah,
maybe this time we'll actually get to see him in the tournament.
Right.
Hopefully.
Because I thought, okay, so we basically got Mortal Kombat Origins, like 0.5. That's what we got.
I mean, honestly, I'll be honest. If you take out the main character, then it'd be maybe a lot better of a movie.
Yes. Johnny Cage, listen, the whole point of the story was him having the white family and all stuff like that. This Asian, I'm like, this is some ass. And this happened. Beginning
Asian man with white family.
In the beginning of the movie, the Asian family got fucked up. But at the end, the white family, the white mom, the white girl, they got frozen as hell, and they saved, and they just got a little shiver and stuff like that, and they just walked on with the merry way.
My Asian viewers, I apologize.
They got medical benefits.
I didn't mean that seriously.
And they should have made. Listen, they should have brought in like Johnny Cage as the main villain, and take the way the mom and daughter aspect. If they wanted to do, they could have done it with Sonya
villain. That's
Cage.
That's new.
They could have done
He
it.
had to be amped up to be a villain, to be honest. That's like for him to take out like Kung Lao and all them cats if he's gonna be a villain. If they were gonna do it like that. Because like remember, I don't see Johnny Cage at all beating Kung Lao in that movie if Shang Tsung isn't there.
They killed Kung Lao too early. They should have, if they were gonna kill Kung Lao, they would have killed him in the other movie.
He was a perfect cast. I ain't gonna lie, that was a perfect Kung Lao. I'm like, dude, I believe this fighting style. I believe he was like the stronger than Liu Kang. I believed all that. I'm like, dude,
and here's my thing. Even though I love Liu Kang, what was up with his face? He looked like Nip Tuck.
I mean, he is skinny.
He did.
I don't want.
No. He was shredded. Remember, Liu Kang is based off of Bruce Lee.
He was really skinny. I know he is.
Yeah, but the actor, he looks like he was the actual Black Ranger from the Power Rangers remake in 2017. That was him.
What?
Yeah, that the Asian actor, the Asian actor who was in Power Rangers 2017 when he was the Black Ranger. That's him. And something happened to his face. He fell on acid.
What?
No, he's right. No, he is right. That was a Black Power Ranger.
He was.
Wait, which one?
Yeah,
the only one that was Asian.
He was Asian.
Okay, hold on. The only Asian Black Ranger I know is Johnny Boss, and there's no way that was him.
And 2017, the reboot.
That was him. He was Liu Kang.
Oh, you're talking about the new dude in 2017 Power Rangers.
I literally said it like 4 times.
Bro, you speak too fast. That's the problem.
I was so pissed.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. That's why I couldn't catch up. Okay, so you wait. So him?
Yeah, his face completely changed. I don't know what happened. Or he hang out with Rose McGowan. I don't know what the hell happened.
Hold on, guys. I gotta do some research. Give me a second. I'm about to find this out because I saw that movie in theater. Not the Mortal Kombat and the Power Rangers. So I need to look.
Yo, he been kicking it with Mickey Rourke.
No, Mickey Rourke.
He kicked it with Mickey Rourke and Sylvester Stallone.
And I like Mickey Rourke too because I like the Sin City movies. So I do like him.
He looked a little droopy.
Marv will be my brother-in-law. So that means he can fuck people up for me. Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
Compare his face. 2017 to 2022.
That's what I'm doing. Ludi Lin?
There you go. Ludi Lin.
Hold on. Oh shit, he right.
Yo, just as the fact that he broke and left, I know.
I'm looking at it right now. What happened to him?
Exactly. He did the Joker reassessment face surgery. He got some acid in his face.
Cute.
Oh.
He was handsome back then. Pause. He was handsome back then.
Oh God.
He said
what did he do to you?
Yo, he must have looked like at a ghost or some shit, and his face got scared.
Okay, I want everybody to let somebody know. I do not share the opinions of this motherfucker.
This is my opinion.
Yeah, it's his opinion, not mine.
Not anybody else's.
I love all my Asian.
And I say it proudly because even people in this panel agree with me.
You guys are great. So yeah, I love all y'all. Don't worry.
Rest in peace to his old face.
This is just sad. Why do I feel so sad right now?
Listen.
I would say because those onions have you crying.
No, Ludi Lin's face has you crying.
Nah, that's messed up, bro.
No, these gas prices got you crying, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in debt. Quiet. You're gonna be in student debt.
Leave him alone. He'll be okay.
$4.95, man. Ain't that a bitch?
It is.
Yo, what are you gonna do? Buy gas? Buy gas or Chick-fil-A? What are you gonna do?
This dude.
Well, we have Bart, so I can
Lead attorney. Jesus Christ, goddamn.
You actually got your Popeyes? Oh my God, man. And not even Bojangles.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Princess? I didn't mean to cut you off. My apologies.
I'm sorry.
No, I was like, we have Bart over here, so for about $2 to $5, I can save something for Chick-fil-A.
Jeez.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's good for breakfast. Don't get Chick-fil-A biscuits and hash browns. Give it a 6-piece, the medium. Listen, and they scam on the ice. I sometimes say no ice.
On who? For who?
They do that. That's
Chick-fil-A.
I do know ice either, yeah.
They do that at all fast food places. Do not give me ice. I would rather do that at my house. Just give me the full cup.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Scoop that
me
shit.
out of what I'm paying for. You notice how
We get our
sometimes
money back. Here's ice.
the McDonald's large drink is about the same portion as the medium. They can fit in the same cups.
Yes, exactly.
That was trippy. When I saw a video on somebody doing that, I was like, what?
I thought it was fake until I tried.
I was like, the illusion of it. The illusion.
I was like,
I've been scammed, yo.
Well, it's the same thing with the Lay's chips. You know, I'm gonna lower my margin of the cost of a product so way I can get to increase it so I can get a marginal benefit from it. Economics 101, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you just took that class earlier, didn't you?
That's actually for engineering, yeah. I had to. Microeconomics principles. But yeah, Econ 103. So it was basically the Lay's chips. They'll basically put more air on that shit and take more of the gas. Back, in the old days, like 2005 or other, they fill those bags. Now,
when you say 2005 is the old days.
You're so bougie.
What? I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm about to be 24. Like, come on.
Years old at that time.
Damn, Jedi, you were 18 6 years ago?
What, excuse me?
You were 18 6 years ago?
Yeah. I know, right?
It's crazy how time flies, huh?
I know, right?
You're 24. Oh, wow.
Yeah, about to be 24. Yeah, and I'm about to get out of this mess. And, you think about life, marriage, and, family, all that stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm too young for this.
I was like 20 back then.
He's going to be for the streets.
So far away. So far away.
Jedi Mind's going to be for the streets for a little bit. He's
going
to go to the street.
Actually, no. The sidewalks will help
you me. You never know. It hits you. I've met
It's okay. The sidewalks are part of the streets.
No.
21 or 22.
Yeah. Man, it's kind of weird, though. I don't feel like my age, dude. I really don't. Like,
you have an old soul in you?
I mean, can you tell?
I don't know.
I understand.
Maybe like a balance. You have like a balance. I wouldn't say you're old, but I wouldn't say you're young either. You're balanced.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can go back and forth, but it's like obviously the presence I have been known for. Like, I have conversation with people on campus too. It's just like sometimes, like, I don't say I can relate to it, but like but yeah, I listen to a lot of old folks, and that for me, it been like to my benefit, honestly. But at the same time, I can come out, have a laugh ticket with you guys and laugh and stuff, and people don't know the other side. There needs to be a balance, So
you mean to tell me you watch Matlock and drink prune juice on the weekends, but in the weekdays you watch MTV?
No.
Well, I never watch. I rebuke MTV. I rebuke.
He said rebuke, like he's doing an exorcism.
No, VH1. No.
They've upgraded, Marcus. They don't use prune juice. They have those little sun-dried prunes. Actually, those are bomb. To be honest,
prune juice.
They're good.
That's crazy.
No, the dried prunes.
Sun-dried prunes. It's so good. I actually like.
Basically, like oversized raisins, right?
Yo, I remember somebody saying, Princess K. I actually remember somebody saying, like, he said, would you take a prune milkshake? He said, and my friend said, if it would make me shit a lot, then yes, I would probably fuck with it. Well, then you wanted other people.
You guys ever tried date shakes?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
they're actually pretty good.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, I can only have a few sips of milk.
Jedi Mike is bougie though.
Sugar. It just sticks at the back of my throat and it hurts. So, yeah, I always have to have a whole bunch of water. I can't even drink juice.
I'm the same way.
Great. I have to mix it with water like a little toddler.
She's like a little toddler.
Everywhere we go.
Like a little toddler.
Everywhere you go. I love that song.
Yeah. Oh, but here's the thing, JD Kashi did say I will it's on the topic, like stuff that I want to work on when I get back. Is talking about. I actually want to do a series of talking about like from the Black nerd perspective, like not to talk about like we talk about like comic book stuff and everything, but I want kind of more of a like just in terms of our image. It's like talk about what we validated, in terms of our community and just like the things that a lot of people don't realize from our perspective. I was talking about a girl about this the other day, and she's saying like she had no clue when we were talking about like in the beginning, how they instantly think that the intellectual Black guy will instantly go to white girls, whatever, right? And it's like, well, why'd you think that, right?
Yeah.
They always think that, oh, well, we now feel like we either we can't handle you, or as a black woman, or the fact that we don't feel like we can't either way to contribute to you because we think that one, we believe the black woman could be a stigma of like, oh, she's loud, she's rude, anything like that. So you think, oh, the smart guy, he won't want me, whatever. So I don't, and I think there's a very disconnect when we
big disconnect with that.
Yeah, because
and now either you don't go for us. I always mean like either you don't go for us because we're not as fun, or it's too like you want or you think that we or you think that we don't want you.
Yeah,
and I'll be honest. Sometimes it's 50-50. Sometimes we don't want you, and there might be. And I'm not saying like I'm saying like this. Like let's say this loud girl, we don't want you. We want you, the educated girl. Because
listen,
you and me have more synergy.
You like I said, stereotypes can exist, right? But two things can be right, or wrong at the same time. What I mean by that is like I do believe there's certain instances where people you can be attracted to what you are, but then if you can say, "Oh, I like this because this ain't this," whatever. Just say, "Okay, I don't want to date this person for no X, Y, and Z," and that's it. Instead of to downgrade different group because like, all right, no, because they're loud, they're X, Y, Z, X, whatever. It just to that point, it comes to a point where in sense of entitlement, like hear me boasting about my preferences, but yet you can't have none. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. And the thing is, it has to go both ways, not just one way. Because my whole thing is like, and Jedi, we've had conversations behind the back where I told him, I said, just be reasonable. If you're irrational or unreasonable, you have to stay away from me altogether. Because because I consider you cancer at that point, cancer, and it's not good for my health. Yeah. So, and I don't know with how because it's so weird for me because I told people, dude, like most often not in high school is where really the changes would really happen for me, where I was like less of a nerd, a little bit more of I was between a jock and a nerd more often not because I was a buff nerd that did swimming and I did a year of track, and I'm like, yo, the change. And the freaking atmosphere for you changes so differently. I'm like, yo, dude, you actually put in work. You actually cut now. Like girls are talking to you, and they're actually going out with like Joe. Like I tell people all the time. So when you break that stigma, you can still be a nerd and still be buff and still be all those things. But the thing is, you retain the knowledge.
Yeah. Plus, like, listen, I'm a nerd, and I'm also part of a fraternity now. Like and stuff. Like obviously, and then not only that, like what comes with it. Like there's a stigma of it. Where like now, oh Mike, you got a fresh fade. Oh, you got you got more cut in since high school. What happened? Like I just got older. That's just life, older. The braces came off. Now like whatever. But yeah, that's the thing. I just think we just don't talk about. Like there's a thing about developing in terms of who you are as a person, but in my core, I'm still the same nerd that's like talking about stuff. Right? I'm just I'm just in a different GTA skin, right? But I'm still the same. The program is still the same.
Exactly. Like the programming always sticks with you no matter what.
Mandrell.
Especially when people ask me about books or intellectual conversations. I get so excited talking about books.
Yeah. Also, Princess, I have a question for you because this is a thing I was talking to my girl. Well, like. They think that one is as a black woman that we don't like girls with glasses or like the slightly nerdy black girl. Yes.
And I don't think that's true because I wear glasses.
I think that's sexy as hell.
I got glasses, right?
That shit's sexy. If a girl can rock glasses, that's just sexy.
I get a lot of gay.
I love my bookworm girls.
I am not single anymore, but I still get a lot of people, a lot of attention. With the glasses and the afro.
Yes.
So,
she puts glasses on. Hey, she puts glasses on. Sensual seduction. Sensual seduction.
There you go.
No, but Jedi Mike, yeah, it's the same thing. People have been complimenting me on this hat like, outside of work. And I got like pretty girls asking me, like, yo, that's a really nice hat. I like that hat.
That's generally
I don't even talk to them. That's the crazy thing.
You start with the clothes.
That's code word for BBC.
Right.
I mean, hey man, listen, I pounce on it, so yeah. Princess K, I didn't call him up and be like, yo, look at my hat. No, I'm doing my job. What's time to
that could be attention. A conversation starter for some females. It's
yeah, it does.
Even then, I have my glasses
from.
Yo, I love his glasses,
awesome,
bro.
And everyone's like, oh my god, Mike, oh my god. I'm like, what?
That's that boy. That's that boy's dementia right there. That's like Harry Potter glasses right there.
Right.
Yeah, it
You
is,
just
but
need a lightning bolt.
genius though. Yeah, oh yeah.
Doing the
If you get
Kevin
a light
Samuels
bulb,
on me.
man,
Don't do the
it's
Kevin
like
Samuels
that.
on me.
Harry Potter is like my earliest. I had to sneak to read those books.
Me
In the
too. I had to,
school
no, I had to sneak
I had
to
to
watch on
sneak
Disney
too.
Channel.
Yeah,
Did you remember Disney
religious
Channel that got
parents.
the first two?
You're not reading anything about witches or warlocks. That is not
Demonic.
godly. Right. So,
Yeah.
I had to cram a couple chapters. And, I've always been a fast reader. So
Same
it
here.
took me
I've been a very fast
200 page book. That's like 2 hours just about. So I cram it in between, but it got to the point where my mom actually told the librarian to let her know what books I was checking out. And I was just like, "Oh,
Wow.
And
Talk
so she
about
found out I was
indoctrination.
reading Harry Potter, and after that, I was banned from the school library. Sad days. Sad
What
days.
the hell?
But my dad watched it. He had the movies, and I was just like, "What is this?" And she's just like, "He's an adult," and I don't want him. I don't want him watching that stuff, anyways.
I watched the first Harry Potter with my dad. What the
It was on Disney
talking
Channel.
about?
It was on Disney Channel.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I went with my parents to watch a Disney Harry Potter movie in the theaters, my mom was like, "That's witchcraft from the devil."
I know, Bruja,
Listen,
right?
because it was on Disney Channel. It was the
I'm guessing
second
that's
one
a
with the
Spanish
chamber.
word for
It was
witch, right?
the
Yep,
Chamber
yep,
of Secrets.
But
Because
I could study Greek mythology. That's ironic. Greek
Yo, Princess K,
mythology.
you would love Campione the
And
anime. It's
she
all
fell
Greek
out.
mythology.
She
You would
fell
love it.
out when I started reading Twilight when that came out. I read the book
Oh, of
before the
course you go
movie
back on
came out.
Patterson.
And then, now I look back at it and I'm just like, what was I thinking?
it was a phase everybody went through. I went to
Remember
movies
when
like
Terrible.
that.
I was really turned off in the last book when Jacob was like linked up as a mate to
A child.
a child. I was like, do you
Oh,
not
yeah,
see
here we
what they're
go.
doing
Yeah.
here?
That's that R. Kelly shit. That's R. Kelly right.
A pedophile,
Oh, God.
pedophile behavior
And
to
I
us
looked
and
at her,
desensitize us
and she
from
looked
it.
Well,
at me.
actually, no. Princess K, hold on.
She looked at me.
Princess K, let me say this. If you want to go
She
down that
gonna
level,
ride
then
for
all-
me to the hotel.
Mandro, hold on. Mandro 2.0, hold on. But if you want to go to that level, that means all the wolves are all of them. Because they were all friends with them. Well, brothers first, then friends, and then after that, then they got older of age, and then it was like their wives. So
Wait, the wolves in Twilight?
yeah, all of them then. All of them are like that then, if that's the case. Remember Quill Terror, that little girl? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Same
That's
thing.
why I said pedophile
Exactly.
behavior. At least Sam and Emily were practically
Adults
at that
or
time. The
I
others
don't know.
were
Emily
like
was like a
they were
teenager,
also
like an
the
18-year-old
same around the
teenager, and
same
he was like
age.
26.
But it's like Quill had a 2-year-old and Jacob
But he couldn't get a puppy. He couldn't get a puppy.
Well, it's still
No.
Couldn't
imprint
get a cub.
thing. That's why it was nasty. I don't care if Renesmee grows quicker than the average person. She's still like 5 months old. My guy, like
The brain
that's
too.
Child.
It's gross.
But
I
it's, hey,
mean,
no, the
I
explanation
mean,
was it's a wolf
well, then
thing.
blame the
It's a
creator
wolf
for
thing.
that.
Remember he said
Yeah.
that shit?
Yeah, it's a wolf thing.
I remember I was in Borders reading
Imprinting.
that book in the children's section secretly, and I finished.
Section.
No, like my
Go ahead,
mom
go
had
ahead.
to work around there, so she would just let me hang out in Borders because she was like, "Well, she's not gonna go anywhere." Like, I was the type of kid that had to be punished by her taking my books away from me. That would just end my days. I didn't get a phone until I graduated high school, so I would be in Borders just hanging around, and I read the last Twilight book and I was so mad. I literally threw the book at the bookshelf and all the workers were like staring at me like, what is wrong with this kid in here?
I mean, it ain't worse than 50 Shades of Grey.
I wanna fight that logic. You know why? Because hey, R. Kelly pissed on kids, but that don't mean every rapper's doing it.
Oh my gosh. That was nasty too. How
I'm
old
like,
was
what's
I? Like
next? You
5
got
when
Juicy
that came
Smollett
out?
going up in the courts and stuff,
Yo,
saying, "Hey,
man, that's
listen,
some funny bulldog
I'm not
shit.
self-deleter, but if anything happens to me, I did not do this to myself." That's like saying, "Hey, I'm not a thief, but if something go missing, it wasn't me."
Yo, man, I'm sorry, man. I think it
I'm
was
gonna
the
be like
bulldog.
OJ. Oh yeah, the glove don't fit.
Oh
No, no.
God,
No, but
no.
like he was like, yo, if R. Kelly go to jail, I'll piss on your cat. That's so funny to me.
But yo, and my well got the remember the Boondocks episode with the car getting him for counseling.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly. This is
You
funny,
ever
bro.
she's in the court system. And yo, he
He
was
said,
going
so
up
why
there,
did
it's
why
like,
would I do in the
yo, you
bathroom? What
can't
you
be
doing in the
validating him.
bathroom?
You can respect the music, but don't praise this man. Send him to jail. Get him away
Send
from
him to
music.
jail.
Send
And
him to
Alec got some
counseling.
goddamn sense.
There ain't no goddamn sense.
I love Bulldogs. I was like,
Love a
Bulldogs is
bulldog.
gold, baby. It's gold. He said, this is how you bust your foot up in someone's ass. I was like, this is funny.
What? Yeah.
Yo, man, that was so funny. He said, like, oh yeah, baby, I want to have sexual relations. This is so funny. And I was like, yo, he's like, what has gotten into you? The same thing that's about to get into you. I was like, yo, this is so, I love this shit. This is gold, bro.
That one episode with Gangstalicious? We
Gangsta-
had all the guys
Yo,
wearing
that
mini
name-
skirts and purses. And at the end, the man that was chasing after him was because he
was gay, yo.
Yeah. And listen,
make out shit.
Oh.
you know, but listen, you got Uncle Ruckus with this, man. I love me some sweet
I
ride
love
back
Uncle
there.
Ruckus.
But let me tell you something.
Why lemon
These
play?
little,
Yeah,
these little black
Ruckus.
giggly bears. Let me tell you,
They
just
struck
say the
fear
word, I
into
can
a
get
nigga.
them.
Rain, nigga, rain.
I'm afraid. Yeah, free. Yes, back to the
That
sweet
was so
land of
funny.
America.
Yo, man, I love that. He said, nigga, get your black ass out of it. It's funny. He kept beating him with a belt. He said, it's an exorcism. It's a beat down. He said, there's very little difference.
No,
Oh,
listen,
that's
I like
funny,
you
man.
and I want you.
Won't you?
Now we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
We can do this the hard way.
The choice is yours. I don't have to say.
Funny.
I pull up a man here and I look at him and I said, I like you and I want you. And
Oh,
you know,
that was so funny.
and you know he said that the dude in the background was like, I like you. He likes you. He wants you.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, yo, how do I let this dude just jump him in his own freaking show in his house? That was crazy. He said, I'll do it. I'm a warrior. That's so funny, man. I was rolling, bro. What's crazy, man? It was like a real freaking documentary, man.
I'm a pimp named Slimpback.
Nah,
man, I'm a name a pimp named Slimpback.
A pimp named Slimpback. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo man, like I said, Boondocks is gold, man. People like I'll go like, man, like I am never gonna call the dude Gangstalicious. That's gay.
Oh hey, did you see the new Proud Family episode?
Yes, I did.
How
What do you think about it?
What do you think of Michael?
Michael, I think it looked. Yeah, I think it really, really good actually.
Yeah,
I'm
Michael
really
got a whole transformation.
Yeah, he did. Yo, I remember the big ways. Dude.
Yo, yeah. Oh, hold on, look at Yo, it's Wizard Kelly, y'all. Yeah, here I want to check out some Wizard Kelly Proud Snacks. Yeah,
Wizard Kelly.
And then you got the other guy like, yeah, everyone, what's up? It's big boy. Yeah, man.
Oh man, yo man, like I said, they're bringing back a lot of stuff from my childhood, so I'm looking forward to it. The only thing that I am pissed off about, bro, and I'm a big fan of this Disney show, that why does my Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, why are they missing different animations? I don't understand.
This is malpractice. It's malpractice.
I'm sorry, man. I threw my controller to the wall when I saw that.
I was
shit.
like, this is
I had to go buy another one. I was so pissed off. Why? Why is Dale like 2D and you're like, I don't know.
Well, listen,
why?
they're even doing. I do one better. They're making a live action Fairy Odd Parents, but with cartoon Fairy Odd Parents, like on
What?
Nickelodeon. Listen, where
Don't
like
dude. It's like trying to do the Rocky Bullwinkle thing that we all talked about, which I did like that movie, but that was a long time ago. Like, yeah, if I don't know, Joe, do you remember Rocky and Bullwinkle movie when they came into the real world, and then Whoopi Goldberg is in that movie. She's the judge.
Oh
And
yeah.
She finds out when she sees Rocky, and she just drop all the charges and shit. I was like, yo, she's like, it's Rocky and Bullwinkle. No, they free. F this case.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. But
but that actually was a good movie.
They're making a sequel to Chicken Run.
The Chicken Run.
They're making a sequel to Chicken Run.
I used to love that movie.
But listen, you want to talk about childhood trauma? The first thing I remember from that movie was Mrs. Tweety Farms, right? When she came over there. And listen, she got, when the chickens, she didn't got any eggs. She didn't get any eggs this week. And then also she came with a little clipboard. She went down the aisle and she looked down, put the clipboard down. The chicken like,
you know what? That was really traumatic.
Yo, we got no eggs today. And then she had a little look on her face like
of the axe hitting the
and the other chickens, like
legs went straight out the lip. We knew what happened.
The other chickens was like, yo, did you tell her to get her eggs? I didn't know. She didn't tell me. She didn't tell anyone.
Just like
the chicken by the neck. She took her to the slaughter.
Something over.
And you saw the silhouette. And you saw the axe, right? And all of a sudden you hear nothing but you hear a chop.
Right. I remember the legs were straight out. And then they just went limp after that thump. And it was just like, oh, I know what happened to her. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
But no,
what are you guys talking about? I've been missing it.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
They're making
I actually have that movie downloaded. Because I still watch it whenever I'm eating
and I had the clip, man. And but yeah, that was like childhood trauma. I was like, what is this?
That was very scary.
Oh man! There's one Pixar movie I actually haven't had a chance to watch, and that was that one with Tom Holland and Chris Pratt when they were voicing their characters. I think it was called something. I still haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I know that Elf movie. Those are Onward.
Yeah, that one. I think it was Going Forward.
It was Onward. Onward.
Yeah.
What about Sausage Party? Sausage Party was so crazy. I got so taken for a ride.
It's so bad for me to laugh, but I would laugh at the parents who didn't check the ratings and went to watch it with their kids.
Yo, that's the same thing. Hey, that's the same thing with Ted. I knew Ted was rated R. Hey, I knew Ted was rated R, and then I told a parent because I was at one of my hotel jobs, and then parents like, I took my kid. I didn't expect the movie the way it turned out to be. It was rated R. What do you expect?
Right.
Yeah. I think it was for kids, like because it was a teddy bear.
But what do you guys think about I Am Legend? They're like making a sequel with Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith.
I don't know.
I think it was a great one-off.
I think it's great as a solo movie. That's what I've always thought.
Yeah, but it's like you're making a sequel.
I love Michael B. Jordan. Like, no, don't do that. Michael B. Do your own thing, dude. You've been doing good so far. Don't latch on to the dude that's failing right now.
I'll have a sequel to iRobot or something.
Well, right.
Be good.
Wait a minute, but they're making a movie to The Last of Us as well.
No,
it's a series. My bad.
Series.
Pedro Pascal.
That would have to be a series. You couldn't make that as a one-off. Yeah. All that stuff that's in that game, really go make it into it. Nah, can't do all that.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is the main one, right? He's the main guy.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, he playing.
And then the girl, I don't see the girl matching the girl from the video game. No. I don't see.
She have to be Ellen Page for me, probably.
She gives me the Hills Have Eyes vibes. That little girl.
Or Elliot. Excuse me, Elliot.
Elliot.
Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Talking about The Boys though, I think actually like the new season actually looked pretty dope. Did you watch the animated series that on Amazon?
Yes, I started watching it.
It's hilarious, really bro.
It's freaking hilarious, bro. No. You know what's so funny? You know what's actually a funny series? Crooked Heroes on Netflix. It's basically boys except on steroids. And I tell you, they do the stupidest things with their powers. What people let them get away with. Very similar to The Boys.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, one of my coworkers got me to watch that. I watched one episode. That one episode turned into like 8 episodes, bro. That day, I was off. I was like, this is stupid satire. One Punch Man funny right now, dude. Like they're doing the stupidest things to the buildings, and these people just forgive them because they're superheroes. And I'm just like, yo, this is the boys, bro.
Yeah.
One dude rolled into the building, and then the baby falls out. He catches the baby, but he destroyed like other buildings. And they says, "Oh, we forgive you because you saved my child." I'm
You know,
like,
a
bro,
wacky superhero that I always used to like, just it's a guilty pleasure.
which
If
one?
you know about Captain Underpants.
I remember
Oh
Captain
yeah.
Underpants.
Yeah.
It's
We know.
basically a sex offender.
I mean, honestly, if you want to take a dot for it, go watch Doug, where he's Quail Man. He has his underpants under his freaking shorts. Doesn't make any sense.
You remember
Superman.
you remember Flat Stanley?
Yes.
Stanley. You remember that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Flat-
Yo, and Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie, I always thought the guys were like kids were like drunk and high all the time.
They would have had to have been high.
The worst thing
had
was
to
when
have been
somebody did a live.
God damn, what happened, man? Drew?
creation.
You look like cocaine.
He was like,
Oh, stop. Yeah, Princess K. I didn't know they did a live action of that.
Well, not a
But
live
technically, the
action.
guy that created the series, he
did
says based on
a
people in
wax
his life.
version of Ed, and Eddie, and it looked terrible, honestly. And
How you doing,
know,
J-Pan? We're doing fine.
this is another episode of things we
good.
didn't ask for. Like, why
Right.
would you do this to my childhood? Like, it looks scary.
yeah.
I mean, technically, John. I mean, all the kids have some type of problem, and I don't know if Jedi knew about this if he did ever watch Ed and Eddie, but this guy made that series based on the people in his real life. So Rolf is actually a country person from the actual place that speaks like that.
And then the three
Exaggerate a little bit.
who were always sexually harassing them. That was always disturbing to me.
They wanted to grape the boys. Grape.
Yeah.
Yo, but
That
my favorite cartoons for a young childhood were Family Guy, Simpsons, and King of the Hill.
Yo, listen, listen, Mandrill's 2.0 favorite cartoon was Huckleberry Finn. That's what's this shit.
Oh my god,
the
that's so
freaking
corny.
dog that looked like it was turquoise.
Yeah.
After that, it was Pink Panther.
That was a dog? I thought it was like a rat.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was a rat.
What?
I thought it was like a gerbil or some shit. I don't know that. You
Wait,
told me
what are you
that.
talking about?
Because Huckleberry Finn, I thought he was a rat or like a gerbil.
He's talking about Huckleberry Hound.
There you go. Huckleberry Hound.
There's species in the name.
I'm dead. This is okay. I need to stop laughing, guys.
Oh, hey, Princess K. How are you?
Oh my
I'm blessed. Congestion, blessed.
Y'all still laughing.
This asthma, you're gonna have me using nebulizer. You said a gerbil. Oh my God.
Yo, he looked like a gerbil or like a hamster with like red coat.
Marky, shut up before I put a sponge
Oh
in your
my
mouth.
God.
Yo, Jedi Mike passed out. He passed out.
You're right.
Jedi Mike passed out and dropped the phone.
Oh my chest, Jedi. I'm sorry.
Jedi Mike, you okay?
I'm all right.
Oh.
I'm all right. I'm just laughing. No, I really need this, y'all. I have to head off.
Yeah, I
but
need this
y'all,
too,
man.
man.
But yeah, we're gonna be back.
Oh, he's gonna go party. He's gonna go turn up.
No,
Hey,
no.
man.
The streets are calling your name.
Jedi don't do that. But if he parties with the guys. He'll be cool. But no.
And women.
Jedi. Thank you for being here, man. Oh my God, I got tears coming out from what he just said. He called up the baby having a freaking rat. Oh my God.
All right, Kevin.
What
Samuels.
did y'all think of Aardvark? Remember that cartoon?
Oh,
Big
man.
Aardvark with the big blue Aardvark.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I'm
saw
gonna
that.
go out here and eat some ants. Sounds like this old Jewish man.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Yeah,
y'all.
Chris-
I see y'all.
This guy's crazy.
All right, Jedi.
Peace, Kevin.
Yeah, Mike,
Later,
careful,
Kevin.
brother. Shut up.
Wait, how tall is Jedi, by the way?
What's your dress size?
No, we're not going there.
so you asked, man.
If that's what you're into, Marcus, okay.
Mandrell.
I'm asking you.
That's for you.
No, but answer the question. I'm 5'11".
I muted Marcus.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How about Jay? Jay, how tall are you?
I'm 6'0".
You 6 foot tall, Jay?
Yes, sir.
I think two of y'all lying.
You think two of us are lying?
You're just mad because we're all taller than you, Mandrell. You're like 5'6".
All of y'all can eat a dick. All of you. Okay. Shut up.
But just my man.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
5'8".
To a 6'3". He's taller than me.
You're 5'4".
Like Jedi, I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", right?
You're 5'6" with Timberlands.
At any given time, I'm the shortest person on the panel.
You're 5'6" with Timberlands.
Everywhere. So, and like last night on the barbershop, they roasted me about my height.
Oh yeah, he got crucified.
I'm gonna check it
for
out.
like an hour. Yeah, for like an hour. But
y'all fighting?
No, we were roasting him.
They
crucified him.
Dude. Yeah, they roasted me for like an hour. It was rough.
Yo, man.
Tease someone about something they can't change. Like what?
But here's the thing. It was funny because like Tommy photoshopped my head on top of a midget boxer. On top of the head of a midget boxer. It was crazy.
Yo, because Mandra always has that face like someone shit in his scrambled eggs. He's always got that face.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, Jedi.
Peace, Jedi.
Later, man.
Take care.
Yeah, it was Takashi. It was hilarious, man.
Yeah,
it was so funny. Like I had a good, even though it was a bad experience, I had a good time. It was funny, man.
Well, that's good. Thanks for commenting, JPM. Oh my freaking chest. Yo, Marcus got my chest hurting right now. This bastard. Oh no, I never heard anybody call Huckleberry Hound a freaking rat. It's funny. Fuck.
No, he looked like an overgrown rat or a hamster.
Oh God! Stop!
Stop.
Yo, if it wasn't for Kim Possible saying it's a naked mole rat, I wouldn't know it was a rat. Shit, it was naked as fuck.
Oh shit!
Yo, actually, I used to think that looked like a walking male genitalia a little bit.
A walking pee-pee.
It did, didn't? What is his name? Rufus.
Yeah.
Princess Day, I got a question.
I have a whole series on my terabyte drive, so I have
if you're 6 foot, how tall is your fiance?
He's 6'3".
Oh God, an Asian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yao Ming traits. Yao Ming traits.
No, a lot of Koreans and Japanese have, more tall height. It's actually the younger generations are taller than the older generations because there was an issue with their food intake, the nutrients that they were taking in. So it causes you to be stunted in growth, but actually a lot of them are very tall. Like he has a group of friends, all of them are really freakishly tall. Like 5'11" and up just about. So I can't speak for anybody else other than Korean, but I know Korean and Japanese, a lot of them I've met are tall.
Man, I wish I was like 6'2".
Yeah, I know some Japanese guys over there in Japan are actually pretty tall.
I'm like 6'4" and him too. 6'5" if it's larger. It works. It fits.
Yeah, a couple of them are like 2 inches below me. At least two of my Japanese friends are.
Yeah. Princess K, aren't you like 5'10", 5'11"?
I say 5'11". Medically, I am 6 feet tall.
Oh, yeah. I
just don't want to have to say it's 6 feet and 1/4. It's just better to say 5'11". It just makes more sense because it's tapered right there. But technically, I am 6 feet tall.
Oh man. Oh man.
My fiance is actually the tallest person I've ever been with before, because usually they were my height or shorter. The shortest one is 5'3".
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Mandrell stuck looking like a Tonka truck.
Damn, I remember Tonka truck. God Christ. Yeah, man.
Right.
Tonka truck.
You little buff transformer.
Oh my gosh. My aunt made me laugh so hard when she saw us, and she was just like, it's okay. He's a little short, but you know what I say? Everything matches up in the bed. And I'm like, TT.
Wow.
I do not want to have this conversation with you. For all you guys know, I'm a virgin. That's even when I have my first kid. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
No.
That's
Okay,
what it is.
that's
I
what
am,
You better cam up, Mandrell.
even when I have my first child, I'm a virgin.
No, you gotta cam up.
You might as well call me Mary.
Marcus, you're my right hand man, but stop trying to tease Mandrell, bro. Come on.
Hey, it's not gonna stop. Don't worry about it.
No, me and him. Yeah, he loves that I tease him. I hate teasing. I hate that I love teasing him.
Yeah, he's never. It's never gonna.
I don't know. Do you really?
Well, I'll do the opposite. I love teasing him. He hates that I love teasing him. There you go. That's better.
That logically makes better sense.
There you go.
I was just like, yeah.
Huckleberry rat.
Shut
Huckleberry hamster. Hey yo, Medro, what are you snacking on for protein?
I'm taking a time out, y'all. My stomach is freaking killing me, bro. He's making me laugh too much.
Some of these stupid protein granola bars.
What kind? What brand?
I don't know. I was in vitamin shop, so the guy said, "Hey, try this out." So, all right.
Hey, this looks buff. This looks like what the Hulk would eat.
And I'm finishing up an inventory. This is the last night I'm going to have them. I start training them. My official. I had to change to my diet, so I'm starting a new diet tomorrow.
What's your diet?
Lean, clean foods, man. Vegetables.
Yeah, man.
Are you doing keto? Are you fasting? Intermittent fasting?
No, not keto.
No, I don't fast.
Balance 3 meals a day. Customized diet of 1,800 calories.
I used to do like a 1,500 to 1,600 one when I was like cutting more back in my day, but back then I was more like into the welterweight, like the weight 170, 175. I'd go up to like 180, but then I'd try to hit the plateau right there because I couldn't hit like a lot of weight. I couldn't hit that much because I was always trying to like moderate and keep myself a little down.
Yeah, because I got to the point where I put on too much size, and I'm seeing diminishing returns with stamina.
That happens.
And so there's a championship. Good. Yeah, there's a tournament coming up. But the thing is, the strength that I have when I'm in jiu-jitsu, I may as well be the Hulk, dude. I can just get out of positions because I feel like it. No technique. Strong. Yeah, no technique needed at all. And like someone has me in side control. There's times where I just push the guy down to my knees and I set up like the Undertaker. It's like, yeah, it's just like, I mean, what are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? My strength, the strength difference is just that big. And this is a guy who's a heavyweight. I just kind of just pushed him off me.
Hey, if me and Manjo were in the same like martial arts team or judo team, I'd be like the Stone Cold, and I'd be like, "What? Get up, what?"
But yeah, I mean, my strength, when it comes to my strength, it's really is next level. And so my goal is 195, right? That's my optimum weight, and that's usually my fighting weight. So getting back down to 195, once I get down there, I'm gonna take a look at myself and see what, not focus on size, but keeping my strength.
I get you.
Because I'm actually stronger at 195. I'm actually stronger at that weight than I am now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's just a lot more size, and it's just like, fuck me, man.
See, for me, back in the day, I used to think because I was raised into football, basketball, and wrestling,
and boxing because you're Mexican.
Well, duh, of course. Well, my dad's the one that got me into it when I was younger. But
why did you say it like that? I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's an inside joke between me and Mandrell. But like when I was young, the first sport before boxing I got into was basketball. But then after that, I was done with basketball. Then I got into football, martial arts, and then wrestling. Especially when I got into high school, like wrestling and football were the main two things. But football would have me like go up in weight and like lift heavy and power, like powerlifting basically. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. And then wrestling helped me get lean. Do like the calisthenics.
Yeah.
Do the calisthenics
and all that cardio you got to do with the wrestling.
Sprints.
Yeah.
Stairs. Man. Oh my God.
You'll lean out with grappling, man. You will.
No, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, like people think that their other sport is harder. Wrestling, MMA, boxing, hardest sports. Hardest. And gymnastics.
Yeah, gymnastics. Any kind of combat sport.
Okay, Princess K. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Princess K getting ready to dip out. No, it's cool.
Where you going?
She's got to go to another stream.
I just got here to Princess K. Why don't you want to talk to me?
What?
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, you're leaving, Princess K.
But I
It's cool.
thought she and I were friends. That's messed
I'm
up.
gonna don't worry, I'm gonna end
I
it
was
in like
here
5
for a
minutes anyway.
long time, actually, sir.
Actually, yeah, she spent a lot of time here, and I'm glad she actually showed up. That makes her happy.
Oh,
And plus, she's one of the ladies. She's one of the people I'm going to be interviewing soon. So don't worry, she'll be
Nice.
back here.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta get.
Are you going to interview Mandrell?
Am I going to interview Mandrell?
He doesn't think my
don't
life
know.
is that interesting. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. And that's the problem.
First of all, I don't know what he's going to share, so I don't know. And that's not like negatively. I actually don't know. I actually know Jedi. I see Jedi. I've talked with Jedi enough, so I kind of know what he wants to preach and what he wants to say to people, and what advice that you can get from him. I'm not saying that Mendra doesn't have that. Me and Mendra will talk behind the scenes, a way where Marcus can't taunt him. So we'll see what.
Yeah, that's better. More peaceful for him. I'll leave him alone.
Right, you're lying right there.
Yeah, I know. He's lying. You're lying.
No, I'm being honest. I'll leave him alone. His mental health is hurting right now.
Mental health isn't hurt. I have my cat here.
Oh,
yeah, he's
you gonna cast a spell on me?
I still need my Dalmatian, guys. I still gotta give me a Dalmatian. Fuck. Or a lap pit.
Those Dalmatians are. Now I heard that those are nightmares to own as pets.
I've heard that too, but I've been running into more owners of them recently, and they seem to be fine. For the most part, even the older ones, I'm seeing that. I'm talking about not the young ones. Young ones, they're fine. It's just that when they get older, so people say that's when they might have back problems. I heard that a lot.
Oh, the Dalmatians.
I still haven't seen it though.
They were Rottweilers. They have problems with the hips.
Yeah, which is really crazy.
I've never looked at Rottweilers the same way since my cousin's dog was raped by one.
Whoa!
Your cousin's dog was
the hell?
Great.
Okay. You gotta watch it.
Wait, your cousin's dog was raped by a Rottweiler?
Yeah.
Why?
Wait.
I'm gonna have to edit that shit out.
That Tinder dog date went wrong.
It sounds like it. I mean, I want to hear the rest of the story, but she's got to go.
No.
I mean,
yeah, she's got to go home.
It was a cute little white Pomeranian dog.
Of course, a white
and
dog.
So the next door neighbor had a Rottweiler. And so basically, what ended up happening was the Rottweiler raped the dog and she died.
What if the hold on. You listen, I'm not going to let you sit here and blame the black dog for that.
Okay, I'm about to end this broadcast.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to blame the black dog because you could not control.
I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Peace out.